friends. We are talking all things going live. I am about to go on TikTok, so we'll talk about that in a second. But welcome to the live. Let me know if you have questions. I talk about all things live streaming, so let me know if you have any questions, friends. So this is my 10 o'clock live where we talk about how to go live with ease and confidence. Let me make sure let's do a quick mic check to make sure we can hear and make sure it is working correct. Okay, we're good. We had some sound. So I appreciate you all being here. I am just getting started. I appreciate everybody coming through. I apologize. This is my morning warm up. I haven't talked much. So the 10 o'clock live always seems a little bit extra raspy to me. But welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So if you are new to my live, feel free to come in, ask questions. And then in the meantime, make sure you give me a like, a thumbs up for the live. Also, click that subscriber button below, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So I appreciate everybody coming through. So again, this is the 10 o'clock live. So we're going to go live. We'll have some friends join us. We'll get to talking about all things going live here. So I appreciate you all coming in and asking questions, and feel free to come in and get support. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna go over to TikTok. You guys know I do that. Let me set up my screen over here. We're going to go over to TikTok and we're going to chat over there for a little bit. And then we are going to make this a playlist. You guys can go back, watch it. It'll be available under the live feed and under my playlist. I got some work to do to optimize my content. I gotta do some homework over here on the YouTube side. But with that being said, the goal is that this will become something that you guys can go back and watch, learn, hear different tips and strategies. You guys are going to hear me talking to different creators. And so it's a great way to actively grow your YouTube channel at the same time you're growing your other platforms. For me, it's TikTok. And so TikTok's a little bit more multifaceted. It's a lot of bells and whistles, a lot going on the app. So I start off streaming over there first, and then I decided to start co-streaming over here on the YouTube streets. And so that's how I operate. So um, this is where I will grow my YouTube channel. So I did over the last year, I did unlock the YouTube Partners Program where I have the shopping options for you. I have memberships, I have gifting unlocked, and then I also unlocked the ad revenue as well. So those are things that I'm going to be working on optimizing a little bit more so I can build up my YouTube channel. But I'm going to continue to grow and continue to stay here. And I use the live stream as a way to build the channel up. So let me know if you guys have any questions about my approach. My approach is probably a little bit more conventional than other creators where they're focusing on the long form content, but I treat this as long form content. And because of that, I've been able to grow the channel. So don't miss out on being able to have these opportunities to grow just because you're being present in other spaces. And so that's what I do. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That's where you click the like button, as well as if you don't mind clicking that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications on when I go live. And if you don't mind putting in the chat, let me know if you live stream. Let me know where you're from. Say hello. So all those things, I want to make sure we are building and connecting. That's a big thing in terms of building your community. You want to make sure people are coming in and engaging as much as possible. The goal is to grow, and you only can grow if people are actually engaging with your platform. All right. So let me know if there's questions. We're going to go over to the TikTok side. I tell you guys, TikTok offers a little bit more engagement with the app. So I tell people, let's go over there, let's connect. That engagement is key to building. All right. In the meantime, I appreciate you all joining. Let's see. We're going to go make sure I'm on the right platform. All right, friends, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. Appreciate you all joining. And so we're going to get started in just a few minutes on TikTok. And like I said, you're going to hear me in real time. Go live over there. I'm going to engage, ask questions, and ideally we get more interaction over there than we do on the YouTube side. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. We'll get going right now. TikTok Live. TikTok Live. We are live on TikTok. TikTok Live. live streaming tips. Come in, ask questions. We are live on TikTok. Feel free to come in and engage. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate you all being here. We are talking all things going live. So, this is my 10 o'clock live. I'm giving beginner friendly tips to help you go live. We are engaging on TikTok. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Hi, Rodney. How are you, friends? Those who are joining the live, feel free to come in, ask questions. Hey, is it Nikia? Let me know how to pronounce it. I appreciate you being here as well. Others coming in, appreciate the support. Feel free to come in. We are doing our tapping. We're going to do our warm up for the live stream. So, hey, Coach B, how are you, friend? Jasmine, welcome as well. Others coming in. Good morning. Unfit Forgettable Bakery. Welcome to the room, friend. Oh, watch my live for 300 minutes. Awesome. Getting that daily heart me. We're going to do our likes, our tapping exercise. We're going to see if the taps are working. Let me know if you guys have any questions as you come in. I appreciate the support. Let me know if you are new to my live. I want to make sure we are chatting and talking there as well. Hello, friends. Come on in. You said I'm doing great. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Beatable, how are you, friend? Peaches, welcome to the room as well. Others coming in, thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Hey, Pullover Nation, welcome, welcome, welcome. Others, hey, Bridget. Bridget, I just responded to your message too. I have no clue what's going on, but I will say this if there's any solace to what's going on, my app is acting goofy too. I'm having some weird occurrences also. And I think I've heard a lot of people say different things are going wrong. My sound bar doesn't work in the live stream. There's some other little other workarounds I have to do when I have multi guests up. I can't click the person's name. I have to go back to the two people to remove them and click them off. So there's some things that's not right. I did get into school. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Welcome. We're gonna after this live, I typically send the morning. I should have done it before I came live, but I typically will send the meeting for today, the Zoom registration. So you'll get it after this live. So just know our Zoom meeting is today at 6:30. It's a standing meeting. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you all. Um, those who are in the agency, I was just talking to Coach B. She's an agency. Ava Will, thank you so much for saying hello. Newbies coming into the room. I appreciate you all being here. Let's see if we can get our likes up. It is acting super glitchy today. But if you guys don't mind tapping the screen, we're going to try to do our warm up where we get more engagement. We try to get 10K likes in the first 10 minutes of the live stream. So hopefully we can do it and achieve that goal. We're a little bit behind. We're already 3 minutes in and we haven't gotten to 1,000 yet. So it's not working on my end. So we'll see how this goes. It's been very glitchy. I responded, but yeah, hold on one second. I missed it. It went up. But it's weird. It's just crickets in my activity and new follower feeds. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely, if you go and look on your post side, it's definitely something where maybe did you post content recently? How often do you post content? Hey, Miss Dawn, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Ari, thank you so much for being here as well. Others coming into the room, I appreciate it. We are trying to get those hearts to get to flowing in the room, and that's literally by tapping the screen. So we'll see if we can get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. If everyone gets to liking, maybe we can get there. Again, my it's not working for me. It's being glitchy for my other account too. So I appreciate you guys at least daily. Okay, so you're posting and it's not getting pushed out. So yeah, there's definitely something going on. And you said you recently got into TikTok Shop. Is that what just happened? Hey, Flawless, how you doing, Miss Flawless? Appreciate you being here as well. If we need to go down that path, I don't mind using this to talk a little bit more about TikTok Shop. They actually, once you become in TikTok Shop, you can sign up to get um, email invites to different webinars. And so there's a webinar happening on Tuesday about shoppable lives. So that's one that if you haven't checked your email recently, check and see if you got an invite for it if you're already in TikTok Shop. Bridget, welcome, welcome, thank you. Grand Rising. Yes, I think there's something glitchy happening. I feel like I did too much in a day for TikTok. It shocked it. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible, but I think we're all like experiencing a little bit of a shift in how the algorithm's operating. So we'll see. I'm tapping to 10K. You'll get to 5K in just a few minutes. You're so funny. Thank you so much, Parrish. I appreciate it. Good morning. Thanks, everybody. Good morning, Danielle. Thank you so much, Coach B. Yes, yes. It's kind of weird. I don't obviously what happens on this app, we've been kind of in this influx of change, this constant change, and I think we all feel it in different ways. So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, what's happening to my algorithm? It's just like a little blip right now. Now the other thing, hey, I'm Written Unstoppable, appreciate you being here. The other thing that's happening soon, and we're probably in the midst of them preparing for it, at the mid part of the year we have what's called Community Fest. I haven't seen any marketing about it yet. I think we're going to see it in the month of May. And so maybe that's the shift that we're experiencing too. So they're gearing up and getting ready for Community Fest. And that's a big deal on the live stream side. There's also for TikTok Shop, there's a big deal about Mother's Day. That's coming up. And I think they're already starting some of those early Mother's Day campaigns and stuff. And so there's a lot going on. So I would not be surprised. Happy birthday Sunday, everyone. Thank you so much, Rain. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. If it is, welcome to the room. Good morning. I'm Written Unstoppable. That's what Miss Flawless said. Good morning. Yes, I'm Written Unstoppable, aka Miss Darlene. She is amazing, y'all. Um, so yeah, definitely. Miss Darlene, what time? When do you go live? What's your live schedule now? I need to figure out what your schedule is now. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Houston. I see you, friend, coming in. We're at 5.4K likes. We are 6 minutes in. We are catching up. That's good. We're still a little behind, but we are catching up. So I appreciate you guys. Shay, welcome to the room. Sponsor, welcome. Sponsorship. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate everyone joining. Um, so we are going to get to talking and chatting. We have people coming in. You said I'm tapping away. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate it. Yeah, my taps are not working. You guys know I used the tapping device and I changed it out to the other one, and it's just clunked out on me. This one is not catching. So we'll see. We'll see. We got a little bit of hearts coming on the side. So I thank you guys for all your support with this. We'll see how this goes. Thank you for the roses and the heart puffs. I appreciate that as well. Appreciate the support. Caitlin, thank you so much. Others coming into the room. If you have questions, come in. I always say, my new friends, if you're just joining me, put in the chat that you're new. Say hello. I want to make sure we see you and we can say hello to you as well. And then typically, what I do is I teach different things about going live. So I think I'm going to start with basics because I did it yesterday and somebody was like, Doc, I'm taking notes. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? So I'm gonna walk you guys through my process, and I will do a video about this as well because I do have kind of an approach I take every day that I go live. So it's me making sure that I'm hitting all the different ways to let my community know I'm about to go live, to make sure people are aware that I am live. I tend to try to come on closer to the hour, top of the hour, but I do co-stream on YouTube, so I have to start there, and so it usually is about a 10-minute, 15-minute delay. Hello, friends coming into the room. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have questions about going live, the live stream process, specifically on TikTok Live. I did mention the YT, but I do go live here. Because there's so many bells and whistles, so much going on here. So I come here and I teach it. Hello, is it Jolita? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Good morning. Others coming into the room. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you all being here. If you're new, put new in the chat. We'll talk a little bit more about my routine, my process. I know some of you guys have other questions, so let me know if you guys have questions that I can address. I'm happy to answer questions along the way as well. Is it Ava? Ava Will, thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you for saying new. One of my tips for my friends, if you want to try to get engagement, Pullover Nation, welcome to the room. If when people are saying they're new, if they're engaging in your live stream, sometimes, and I'm not going to be able to do it right now, but sometimes I will stop and read the bio. So that's a good way to kind of make sure people are feeling seen and heard. So I will stop and read the bio. So if you click their photo, you can see their mini profile. Now I'll say this real quick. If you do not have words in your bio, you definitely want to do that because that's how you optimize your profile. That's for TikTok purposes. And then also, like I said, it's great for us to see it in the chat because we can decide if we want to engage with you. People use that as a way to determine if they want to connect with you. Thank you, sponsor, for the gifts. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for the support. I see your friend with all the all the cakes, the chilies, the lightning bolts, the corn. You're so sweet. Appreciate it. Unwritten Unstoppable. She wrote her schedule out. Let me pin it real quick because she has it here. She has different times she goes live. So she goes live Mondays at 10:30, Wednesdays at 7 and 10:30 p.m., Fridays at 7 and 10:30 p.m. And those are central times. And then she does pop-ups throughout the week. Thank you so much. I appreciate your sponsor. I see you, friend. Thank you for the support. Others coming in, let me know if you guys have questions. Um, I appreciate all the support, friends. Let me know if there's any questions as well. Thank you so much, friend. You came in and you are supporting, you're growing. Sponsorship, thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you go live as well. I want to promote two digital products. This is what Jolita said, but should I use two different TikTok pages? And they're distinctly different. Is there four different audiences? What's the thinking? Is it totally different? Oh, Idea Barista, thank you so much for being here. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. Is it for two different audiences you're talking to? So let me know what's kind of different. Well, if it's kind of the same, you should probably make them all similar, because I'm assuming your platform that you're going to use to promote those services are probably the same. So it may be interesting to be able to talk about how they are integrated. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. Um, yeah, so it just depends. But I think one account could be a good place to start, and maybe you start with one product in particular. One for letter writing, the other one something SWC. Yeah, and I'm assuming they're going to be on the same, like a beacon or stand or something like that. If they're going to be on the same platform, you might want to think about how you would promote those on the same platform too. So as you think about what is your brand all about. Okay. Thank you, friends. I appreciate that sponsorship. Hey, Linda, thank you for the hand heart. Yes. Before sunrise, you said, yes, I go live, but it's low numbers and I'm still in D5. How can I make it better? Okay, give me okay. And I just want to say I think we got our 10K in 10 minutes. So let me cheer to that because we're 12.k likes and we're 12 minutes in. So we probably was very close to 10 minutes. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, everybody, for the tapping and supporting the live stream. So what will happen next is that we'll probably get a flash goal. Typically, it comes a little earlier when we see that we reach 10K in the first 10 minutes or so. We see that flash goal come in sooner. The flash goal is TikTok's goal. It's not mine. It's something else that you want to activate to help support the room. So I encourage you to make sure you do it and not just dismiss it. To answer your question before sunrise, here's what I would say. When it comes to low views, how long have you been going live? Let me give a little context first, because you have 309 followers. So I'm assuming you're fairly new to going live. I'm assuming you're fairly new to TikTok if this is your first account. Can you explain D5 and what that means? Okay, let me explain that too. 2 weekish. Okay, so it's still early. And let me ask this: do you go daily? Do you go over an hour each day? What's your cadence? Because that matters as well. Because if you're just showing up a few times a week, the algorithm is still getting used to you. It's trying to figure out what your live topic is about, who to send you to. If you're still learning what to say and who you're talking to, that matters also. So there's some things that will expedite things for you and speed it up. And then there's some things that, you're going to have to go through the motions of the algorithm getting to know you. When it comes to the quick question that was asked, and if you guys are asking questions, sometimes you get filtered. Who? I see that. Awesome, Coach B. I see you. I'm trying to be considerate of people who are newer, and you're trying to figure out why your comments aren't coming through. Sometimes they get filtered, so be mindful of that as well. Holly Q, I see you. Good morning. Good morning, friend. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. Let me answer sponsorships question too, because that was a good question for the room to know. What is a D5? D5 is your league that you're in as a live host. TikTok is tracking how you're performing, just like TikTok looks at you guys as viewers. All right. sponsorship. Thank you for those gifts. I appreciate it, friend. So TikTok is tracking your engagement too, just like TikTok is tracking us as live hosts and how we are performing as well. So there's performance metrics. You guys can all see those performance metrics. You can see it like if you click my photo, you'll see my numbers. So you'll see if you click my photo, my mini profile pops up. You'll see that I'm a level 32 as a viewer. That's my blue box engagement box. I am a B5 league. So you'll see that as well. So those are two things. TikTok just gave us the flash goal. I'll explain those leagues in a second. Let's see what the flash goal is. It is heart me's. TikTok said, well, 30 of them to be exact. So I did get the flash goal. It's heart me's, you all. So thank you. If you guys would mind sharing your heart me with me, I would greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done it already, this is the perfect time to send the heart me. It says join up here. So if you don't mind clicking where it says, it may say follow if you haven't followed me yet, but if it says join, that's what you want to click, and that allows you to send a heart me. Heart me's are for my room. You can send it one time in a day, and other rooms you go to, you can send it one time for them too. I don't want to make it seem like it's just for me, but it's the heart me. Thank you so much, Kim. Those who are coming in, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that hand heart, Miss Darlene. I appreciate it too. And so the heart me is here. You do need to have coins on your account. We'll talk about that too, because I'm going to talk about engagement. I just told you the blue box is your engagement badge. That's what TikTok is using to determine if you're an engaged viewer. That engagement means a lot in terms of how TikTok perceives your performance as you're watching lives. All right. So if you are not engaging, you're just lurking, you're not doing the things that matter to help the room grow and support the room, keep that in mind. Those are things that you want to do. I was on FIP and heard your flash go, so I came in to help. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kim. That was awesome. That's so considerate, friend. Let me know, do you go live as well? Are you a live host? Thank you so much for that, coming in to support. I go live twice a day. This is my 10 o'clock live, and then I come back at 4. I am also a creator network agency. I'll talk about the agency as well, because some of you are like, what's an agency? I'll talk about that. That's a free program on TikTok. I'll explain what it means, but it is for people who are going live. If you're looking for additional training, support, and protection, depending on what's happening in your live stream. Heard you can now see lurkers when live. Is that true? Sandy, you don't you see a number that will pop up here. Mine does not always work. I see total views. But yeah, there is a pop-up that says how many people are lurking on the outside, are watching your live. And so that will pop up on occasion as well. I don't see it. Um, I've heard other people talk about it, even in my agency, but it's not something, that feature, I have not gotten it yet. So, what's your agency niche? What's my agency's niche? You know what? My agency is mainly a lot of people who are still trying to understand the platform. You want to monetize and grow in different ways. So, we talk about different ways you can earn money, whether it's TikTok shop, whether it's super fans, whether you are trying to do your gift gallery and understand just the live goals and having a live goal and how to maximize that. And then we talk about also battles if you want to participate in that. I don't have requirements for that, but at the end of the day, it's about people who are trying to come here, build their business, as well as grow as a live host. So I teach a lot of the fundamentals, the basics of going live, and then if you're an advanced live host, we talk about some ways you can maximize and build your community if you are trying to hit some certain milestones like your leagues and stuff. So we talked about that too. Thank you so much. I might have missed a few comments. I appreciate you all being here. We are trying to get that flash goal. The flash goal is one per person. It is a daily heart me. We're going to see if I'm going to share out my live. I actually hadn't shared it yet. Let me share out my live. I'm going to come back and listen to look at some more questions that I have to answer to. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share out my live so people know we are live. Uh, let's see if we can get it. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. It is the flash goal as well. So I appreciate you guys helping with that flash goal. And it is the heart me. Uh, let's see, heart me. Let's see, heart me go. So I appreciate it, friends. Thank you all so much. Thank you, sponsorship. I appreciate it. I didn't see if you go live. Let me know if you go live, friend. Let's see. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate it. Thank you for your answers. You're so welcome. Appreciate everybody coming in. I can't pin the flash goal again. You can do it every 5 minutes. Notebook, you had a question. TikTok does TikTok view commenting, giving likes on a live or in reposting as engagement only when you're in gifting? All of it is tracked. Let me say that for live hosts, you can see there's a special screen. I'll talk about that in a second. How long the person has been watching, how many comments they sent, how many likes they sent, how many shares they sent. You can see that for each person that's in your room. However, the badges are where TikTok shows everybody, you, me, we all can see that in terms of how a person is engaging that live. That's really important because you're paying attention to who's coming into your live as a live host. And then as viewers, you're paying attention to who's coming into the live as well. Sponsorship, you leveled up to level 18 just that quick, friend. Appreciate the support. Look at you, friend. So yeah, TikTok sees it. Cam, you say you can see them if they have a box open. If they have a box open. Oh, you're saying the numbers. Gotcha. You can see the people coming in. Yeah, that's true. You can see people that way as well. You're right. I'm not letting me do the heart me. Is it because I already sent one? Yes. Coach B is one per day. It's a 24-hour clock between when you can send the heart me again. So it's one per day. And so that's what you got to keep that in mind. Show my new video some love. Tori, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. So yeah, I just want to let me come back down. Thank you all. I went back up to see if I missed any comments. If I didn't see your comment from earlier, re-put it in there for me because it went pretty fast. I appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if you guys have questions. You said, okay, thank you. 1 day per live host, or just per day? Per live host. Per live host. One the daily heart me. Everybody has their own daily heart me. That is the fan club. And so that fan club is really important. I don't want you guys to overlook being activating your fan club, talking about your fan club. As live host, you want to do that. That's where your community is built. And so you really want to be as an important part of your live stream. Good morning, doctor. Good morning, friend. How you doing, Gabby? Appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming in. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. We are doing the flash goal right now, which is the daily heart me. Let me see if I could pin it again. We're doing good, you all. We'll see if I can pin it again before we in the flash go to. I do have a question. Give me 1 second, Gabby. We are doing the daily heart me, so if you don't mind supporting by giving a daily heart me, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, friend. My live is restricted for nudity after pulling my hair back, fully dressed, covered. Oh, that's weird. Oh my gosh, did you appeal it? Did you appeal it, Janae? Did you appeal it? It should have been appealable. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That is horrible. Yeah, I've heard people say you got to be careful about how you are removing or changing. Like some people took off their glasses and cleaned them. There's a live host who has a story like that, and she got in trouble for it um, because they thought she was doing a sexual act or something. So just be careful about how you move and what's happening. I don't know if that's the way the look of it, the gesture of it may have been something that triggered the algorithm, but that's not right. So definitely appeal it. Yes, you should appeal it. Yes, absolutely. Didn't see an option to appeal. When you go back into when you go onto your home screen, hit TikTok Studio, go to the live side, go under all the way down to tools and resources, and go under I think it was up the fly. I was like, what was that, a gnat? Go all the way under tools and resources, and then click rules and guidelines. Under there is a history for that live stream that says when you've gotten restrictions. Click the restrictions and then history. And then you should see that particular restriction, and there's going to be some view details. You should be able to appeal it there. Long, convoluted answer. If you want to message me, I'll give it to you again. But definitely, you want to appeal it. Yorlin, make sure that you, friend, make sure that you put words behind the comments that you when people are coming in, because you don't want to be dry, you don't want to consider dry tagging. That's considered dry tagging when you do that. So you want to put words behind what you say when you're saying hi to people, when you're clicking their names. um Others in the room, I appreciate you guys. We are doing the daily heart me, 22 of 30 at this point. Let's see if I could pin it again. It's probably too soon, but if you guys don't mind giving your heart me, this would be the time to do it. Thank you so much, Donna. Dana, thank you so much for being here. Um, my friend who came in, Gabby, you had a question. What was your question, friend? You want to try to put it in real quick? Thank you so much, you all coming in, grabbing a daily hurt me. Appreciate you. Hey, Najee, thank you so much for being here. Good morning, everybody. I appreciate the support. Dana, thank you so much as well. Others coming in, you guys are sharing out the live. I appreciate all the support. So we are doing that flash goal right now. It is TikTok's goal. It is not mine. So keep in mind, TikTok will give your room a flash goal. The goal is try to achieve it. Plain and simple. Try to achieve it. Don't dismiss it. You can dismiss it, but I would say don't. Even if you're the only person in the room, try to do it. Okay? Put it out there. You never know who will come in. We just had Cam say she came in. She said, she heard me say flash goal. She wanted to come in and support. You'll have people who do that. Okay. So do the flash goal, see what happens. Check 6 more heart me's for a flash goal. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you so much. You said, I love the flash goal. I appreciate that. How are you? Well, we do have 6 more. We have about 5 minutes to go to achieve it. Let's see, is it 5 minutes? Probably under five now. It's 4 minutes. Ooh, almost 3 minutes. So we're gonna see if we can do it, you all. I did have 2K viewers for about 1 week now, and now it's down to no more than 300. So what happened in that initial live stream? TikTok was pushing people into your live just to see where your live was going to go, how people were going to engage in your live stream, and because you didn't get the engagement, TikTok was like, "Well, wait a minute, let's take this back. Let's scale this back a little bit." And so what happens is when you start going live, you want to make sure people come in and they start supporting your live. That's why I said viewer engagement is so important. They have a badge for you all to see how you guys view. And then what I will tell you also is you can look and see people who have no badges next to their names. You want to make sure you help them understand how to engage. And so it's going to be important for you to talk about ways to support the live stream. If someone purchases from your shop, while you're live, will it help your ranking? If yeah, absolutely. It helps. You talking about your shop ranking. Yeah, there's a shop ranking. Yes. Um, so yeah, absolutely. You want people to purchase whether you're live or in your showcase, but it definitely helps your shop ranking if you have sales in the live. So absolutely. Sponsorships, had a question up there that I'm interested in as well. Sponsorship, I missed your question. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe she's repeating it here. Can you explain the monetization for creators going live? Yes. Give me 1 second. Sponsorship, was that your only question, friend? Yeah, okay, you repeated it. I see where you repeated it. I missed it earlier. Okay, so give me a second. Let me get back to that question. Let's get through the flash code. We got 3 minutes. That's a little bit of a longer answer because I'm going to break down the scale live rewards. So let me break. That's the answer to your question. I'll break down the scale live rewards for your answer. You said that's what I'm scared of. I'm not showing up. Of not showing up. Yeah, you gotta talk to your people. If they didn't support as far as gifts, yes, Gabby, the daily heart me, tapping your screen, sharing it out, and gifting. We are in the business of TikTok. I'm just going to say that very clearly. And so, if you're not talking about your goals, if you're not talking to get your room to support your room, like the flash goal is a great example of that, then that's important for TikTok to see if people are actually going to activate. They start doing puzzles for viewers because TikTok is like, you just don't come here and just look. They want you to engage. They do. So yeah, they want you to engage. And as a live host, not that you're saying that people have to do this, that, and the other, but people have choices. But at the end of the day, they need that engagement to happen. The likes, the shares, the comments, all of that is part of it. It is part of it. So that's what they want. How many times do you go live? I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. They did everything else but gifts. Yep, that's it. It's the gifting. So they want to see more activity in your room. Yep. Um, So, really quickly, we are down to the last few minutes of that flash goal. It is a 15-minute goal. We need one more. Okay, gosh, one more. Can we? And I was able to pin it. Let's see. We have 47 seconds. Did we get it? We got it, you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that support. We got that flash goal. So that was amazing, you all. So the flash goal was achieved, which is awesome. What happens? We'll see. The room went up and down. The room is going to continue to go up and down in the beginning of your live. So just know that that happens. Now that we achieved the flash goal, we may see a little bit more visibility. We'll see. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Appreciate you being here. Let me circle back to my Skill Live Reward. Sponsorship had that question, and I'm happy you repeated it, friend, because I did not see it. The chat was moving pretty quickly. And so, so just keep that in mind. If you guys had a question, I didn't see it, repeat it for me. Go ahead and repeat it for me. I love to come in this room. Thank you, Miss Follis. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Congratulations, chat. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Thank you, Dreams, KC. Thank you, friend. Um, thank you. Gabby, did I answer your question? I think I did. Give me 1 second. Okay. Thank you so much for the radiant launch, everybody. So scale live rewards is how you monetize. One of the ways you can monetize on a live stream. That's one of several. So let me talk about the Scale Live Rewards. But before I go there, a couple other quick ways you can monetize is TikTok Shop. If you do a shoppable live, you can get commissions off the sales of the products. So that's another way to monetize your live. So you see people doing shop lives. Um, Other ways is super fans. If you have a service or a benefit that you I should say a benefit that you're giving to your fan club. I'm sorry, to your super fans that have purchased your super fan benefits. That's another way. So think about what you want to offer to your super fans. And so that is another way for people to purchase a special subscription. That's essentially what it is for your room. And so super fans is another way to monetize. Service Plus. Service Plus is where you can pin your Service Plus service, and that's also this little yellow arrow in the corner here. If you click that, that gets you to my services I offer. I do one-on-one coaching. I do consultations. I also do, I have the agency. And then I have some digital solutions in my stand store. And so you can activate your Service Plus. You got to get approved for it, but you can activate your Service Plus so that you offer your services to your community. My friend who asked that question about digital products, this is the way you will want to do it. So you want to pin it, you want to talk about your services, and people can click that and get more information from you. When you also activate their video course, that's another way to monetize, because TikTok, you can create a course for your community, and then TikTok does get a half of the course, just like with super fans, but that's another way to monetize. So Service Plus video courses, super fans, shop lives are other ways you can earn. Other than that, a lot of it is based on engagement in your live, specifically from gifting. Other ways you can get gifting is if you participate in the campaigns. That's another way to monetize, as well as when you think about viewer wishes and gifting gifts that are sit there. And then you have your gift gallery, and then you have your live goal, you have the flash goal, you have all these other things. Here's the deal. TikTok says, okay, if you're going live, when it comes to the gifting that comes in your room, if you're going live, TikTok tells you you can earn up to 40% of that. And TikTok, and that 40% is based on two metrics: how long you go live, 25% or 25 minutes or more will get you 38%. And how many new followers you get. If you get 5 new followers or more, TikTok will give you 2%. So that 38 plus the 2 is the 40%. And so that's what you're paying attention to when you go live. And then when people are engaging your live and doing different support, gifting support, that will give you that 40% if you hit those other two metrics. Then TikTok says each week you can earn up to 13%. Okay. And so that 13% is based on how many days you go live during that week, how you may have ranked up as a live host and surpassed your highest league. So if you ranked up, you can get a bonus for that. And then obviously your fan club. Remember, we just talked about that's part of your monetization, part of what you're trying to grow, your community. The Daily Heart Me is part of that. All right. And so you can get up to 13%. Now, I'll be honest with you, that 13% doesn't come to most of us. Hey, Luna, it comes to the A leaguers, they see the 13%. We see probably about give or take the week, maybe 12% of that, not 13. We'll see about 12%. On average, we see anywhere between 8 to 9% each week. Windy City, thank you so much. Let me catch up on comments. So that is the Scale Live rewards. Okay, friends. How much preparation should I do before going live? Or should I just do it and wing it as I go? Healing hands, you shouldn't really wing it. Don't really wing it. What I will tell you, if you have, and I was looking at your topic, it looks as if you do Reiki and stuff, and so you would talk to your target audience, and you would probably have some topics that you're going to cover that is aligned with your content. So what you're posting, what you're talking about, whether it's Reiki, whether it's other um, self wellness type healing techniques you're going to share. So you would have some level of structure that surrounds you covering those type of topics. Okay. Um, yes, you did, ma'am. You're welcome. Thank you so much, friend. Not a problem. I sat on the outside for a while before coming in because I wanted to come in supporting. Thank you so much, Coach B. I appreciate that, friend. How do I join your academy? My agency. Give me 1 second. I'll talk about the agency. Gabby, stay with me, friend. Thank you for the tips. I had such a wonderful time live last night. Oh, that's good. Awesome. It helped. Okay, that's good. I love hearing the testimonies. Sabi, thank you so much for that, friend. My phone keeps freezing up. Dana, oh my gosh. TikTok, be nice. Linda, thank you for the stickers. I see you all. Second win body reset. Hello, hello, friend. Coach B, you said I got 10 new followers last night. Was exciting. Oh wow. Look at you, friend. That's awesome. Awesome. Give me 1 second, Gabby. I'm going to talk about the agency as well. I appreciate you all being here. Gabby, I see your comments. I see you, friends. So I'm going to talk about it. Let's see. Let's see. Rich Rising, Mika, thank you so much for being here. Hello, Luna. I see you. Give me 1 second. Hopefully their supporters, not just followers. Yeah, that's the key. You want to see if they come back and continue to engage. Um, an ebook. Let me know what you meant by that. I'm a culta? Thank you so much. Yes, agency. Okay, gotcha, friend. All right. So I was just catching up on comments. Thank you all for the stickers. I see you guys. Um, and then really quickly, if you are new to the room, let's do the shares. If you don't mind, you can click the arrow in the corner here and share out the live. That'll get us a little bit more visibility. We got that flash goal. And so we had some friends coming in. So let's see if we can get some more friends coming back. You also can do what's called a power share. If you press down on my nose or my glasses in the middle of the screen, it allows you to share out the live that way. So if you don't mind doing a power share, you can share out the live. You'll press down, a list of people will come up on the screen and you can share it out to them. Thank you, Miss Vicky, for sharing out the live. I appreciate you all power sharing the live. So thank you so much for the support. Um, so a couple things I didn't talk about. Let me talk about the agency real quick. I'm going to circle back because I wanted to talk about, I know somebody asked about um, engagement. So viewer engagement, you also asked about leagues. So I know I need to put that in here as well. And what does that mean for seeing people's shares and all the things? So engagement and what you see. So I'm going to talk about that. What Livehost sees. I have to write that down. Sometimes I get to talk and I forget the questions I want to talk about. So I'm going to talk about that as well. Okay, thank you all. So I want to make sure you guys understand what we see. All right. Thank you all for the shares. I appreciate the support. Thank you for responding to my DM. I will fulfill the request that then give back to you. Okay, sounds good. Not a problem, friend. Not a problem. Yeah, if you guys send me, if you ever send a Service Plus DM, I do respond to those directly. That is me. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Um, let's see. Hello, how you doing, Kat? I see you, friend. I love the list making. I have to, the questions now come so quickly. I'm like, okay, let me try to get back to this person. So I have to write it down sometimes. I've got to that point, Coach V. I was like, let me write this down because I will go all over the place. All right, so let me do this. Let me talk about the agency real quick. So I am a creative network agency. Coach V is in the agency. Unwritten Unstoppable is in the agency. Coach B is in the agency too. Luna's in the agency, Holicue's in the agency. So you've seen some people in the agency that is in this room. They come back. I go live twice a day. I answer questions, especially for my newbies. You guys are hearing me do this in real time, but also I share it as a way to help explain it and give a little bit more context to what's happening here. Yes, I'm excited. And so I don't want you guys to feel like you're on an island by yourself. You can come here, you can ask questions. I do try to answer your questions. Sometimes your questions, I'll be honest with you, let me just say this as a quick note. Sometimes your questions get away from being beginner questions. And if you're asking more advanced questions, it's important that we ask these questions. I want to answer your questions, but I just want to make sure that if you're a beginner asking an advanced question, I will let you know that because I'm going to ask you, have you ever gone live? And some of the questions can be answered if you started the live process. All right. Because you would see what the experience is like. And then you can say, oh, okay, now I get why she is saying to do this or do not do this. And because you're not gone live yet, then it's like, okay, your question might be a couple steps ahead. The first step is to go live. So I just want to say that because sometimes I'll catch myself like, oh, why did they ask that question? That's a very intuitive question, but they haven't started the process yet. I've been getting bots comments lately. Bot comments. What's bot comments? What are they saying? You said LY in a house. I love it. That's launch your income agency, friends. That's what she is saying. We are LYIA. Went live last night. It was good. Oh, nice. I love that. I love that. And so that's good. I love good feedback. Awesome. Spam comments. Yeah. So, honestly, if are they being rude? That's why I say bot comments. Are they being rude? It's just spamming your chat? Sometimes you got to be careful with spamming your chat. I would say that you don't want people to just constantly repeat the same thing over and over again. But sometimes comments are good, so you want flow. So if it's not distracting you or disrupting you, I would let it be for a little bit. So what does that mean? I have an advanced question. Hey, Black Lotus in the house. But there's too much going on here right now. So you're not going to answer your question. Black Lotus, what's your question, friend? Let me know. Let me know your question. I'm happy to answer it. Black Lotus, you're a live host, so I get it. She is in the agency also. They repeat some comments, same comments. Yeah. Yeah. You know what you could do if you wanted to without blocking them? You can press the words negative comments. Okay. You might want to remove them then. You could press the word of what they're saying and then a screen pops up. You can mute them. That means you remove the words. Always try to remove the words. You can block them. That means you remove them from your room. So you can remove them as well. And then if it's something that's really harassing, egregious, then click report and you can report them. All right. So they have a couple different ways you can report what they're doing. All right. So that's what I would do. So mute, block, report. All right, friends. Hopefully that helps. Um, when it comes to the agency, agency is a creator network agency. So I just explained, hey, Notebook, thank you for that first time gift. Look at you, friend. Congratulations on sending that. I'm happy I was the first person you could send chose to send a gift to. Thank you very much. I appreciate your dreams. Appreciate that, friend. Mute, block, report. Got it. Yep. How do I sign up for the agency? Okay, so here's the deal, really quickly. Agency is for if you're going live. So have you gone live, my friend Gina and my friend Gabby? It sounds like you're going live. Thank you so much, Linda. Appreciate you. um, so if you're going live, it's a program for live hosts. If you're not, yes, a lot. Oh, look at you, friend. All right, what's your topic? Put that in the chat for us as well. I love that. Um, and so let me do this. Those who are ready to apply, and I can look in the chat. I'm gonna put my agency's page. So this is the agency's page. I'm gonna pin it just so that you guys. Thank you so much for that level up cake, friend. Level up to level 15 too. Thank you so much for that. Um, as you are, I'm gonna pin it. Let me talk about the end in the beginning. Okay. Thank you so much. If you are ready to apply to the agency, I know some of you have been here before. You've heard me talk. You understand the agency itself. I'm gonna talk about the agency though. Where you can apply is on this page here. This is the actual agency's official page. You can go there. I don't have a lot of videos posted. I need to post more. Thank you so much, friend. I see your friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Kevin. Thank you. Hey, retired teacher. I don't I have videos posted. The videos have the application link so you can apply there. So just click a video and you can apply now. or you can go into the bio, my stand store, the very first item in the stand store is the agency page. Okay, so you can apply there as well. So there's two different ways to apply. Click a video, any other post, you can apply that way, or through the stand store. All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So that's the agencies page. And then if you have questions, you can click the service plus in this corner. Just say you want to know about the agency, and then I'll send some information to you that way as well. So here's what I will tell you guys. TikTok has what's called a creator network agency. It's a free program. It's helping you with your live stream, helping you grow as a live host, helping you understand the platform. What are the things you need to do to stay in compliance and not get yourself in trouble, whether it's violations or getting banned. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, Linda. And so agencies have a platform called Backstage. We can see your live stream. We can support you, answering questions for you, trainings, monetization strategies, helping you to grow. There's benefits that people in agencies get. So you guys will see different programs and initiatives. We just had a webinar this week that you guys got invited to that talked about the compliance stuff, but also there's different campaigns that only people in agencies have access to. And so just recognizing you get more exposure and opportunities from monetization opportunities as you're in an agency that other people don't get. TikTok had 8 million people go live. Only 300,000 are actually in agencies, and so they're really trying to elevate agencies, people who are in agencies, so that those are premier creators. Those are creators that are getting the training, getting understanding how to monetize and growing. So it's almost like a pipeline program for people who are trying to be top creators. All right. So think of it that way. If you're really an agency, the goal is that you are trying to grow and have a presence here. Now, obviously, there's an end game for TikTok. I just told you to scale out rewards. So the more they see consistency, the more they see people growing from a monetization aspect, the better for TikTok. Does that make sense? Me too. Going to apply. Okay, look at that. Thanks for that. You're welcome. And so, what I do for my agency is that I go live twice a day answering questions like this. I help creators in terms of giving one-on-one support. So we have one-on-one meetings looking at your performance. I look at your data and your analytics in the backstage system with you, and then also teach you how to look at stuff yourself. So we have a school platform with resources and information for you to go there and look at some of the information I've shared, as well as I do weekly meetings. So we have a meeting today. Today's Sunday. So we have our standing meeting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And so we do that over Zoom. Also have group chats here on TikTok that I'll add my creators to as well. So all that is part of the agency. We're a great, fun agency. We understand what it means to support. People come in, they'll tap your screen, share it out. They'll do the daily heart me. They'll do that type of support for you if you are also supporting people. So keep in mind, as you support, you get support. So you gotta think about how are you actively engaging. All right. So I teach that here so you understand how to go out and engage and support other people. And then ideally, you are trying to build your community. So as you support, that you bring more people around. Now, people are not always going to reciprocate, but you'll see how your support also will help people want to come and support you. All right. So keep that in mind as you are on this app. And that was just real talk and tea for whether you're in my agency or not. That's how you should be operating. Um, when it comes to TikTok rules. Not everybody can be in an agency. I'll be back. Gotta go by now. Okay, sounds good. Not everybody can be an agency. Here's the rules. TikTok says is one agency per person. Thank you so much. Happy. Look at you, friend. Changed my life. Your first 10K client launch by launch. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate that, Happy. You're so sweet. That was all you, friend. I appreciate you. So when it comes to what TikTok rules are, is that it's one agency per person. You cannot belong to an agency on a different account and try to join with another account. So it's one person, one per person per for only one of your accounts, and it has to be your primary account. So keep that in mind. If you have multiple accounts you're working under, TikTok does not allow you to have agencies under multiple ones. And when you apply, you have to apply with the main one. All right. How long does it take for an application to be approved? Immediately, I'll look at it. I'll look at it in the pro and while I'm in a live, friend. You're so sweet. You said, how long does it take to be approved? I'll take a look at it and see if I can approve it. When it comes to okay, when it comes to other rules for TikTok, you got to make sure my agency is in the US and Canada. So you have to be in the US and Canada to apply. When it comes to my agency in particular, when it comes to Gabby, what region are you in? You're in an unsupported region. So you're not in the US and Canada. So you can't apply, friend. That was yeah, so that's what I just checked. The notice came back, unsupported region. What are you talking about? What agency? I'm a creator network agency. My agency. It's a creator network agency at on TikTok. It's a free program. Gina, you are good. Hey Shayna, how are you, friend? Just apply. Gina, you're gonna get accepted, friend. Thank you so much. You are accepted. I'm sending you the notification right now as we speak. Okay. And so you are good, friend. Thank you. You're welcome. And so, give me 1 second, Gina. Stay with me. Let me finish up my talking points, and I'll tell you what happens next for you. Thank you so much, Flawless. I see you guys. Should you apply before you go live? No, you have to go live first. It won't accept you. So that's the other thing. That's one of the rules. You have to be already a live host going live. What I tell people is that you want to make sure you've done those first three lives. Um, to make sure that you are able to get into the program and get access and then make sure that you continue to go live. I say go live at least 4 days a week for my agency in particular, because TikTok just changed the rules in March. So we're now in this new way of bringing in people, and TikTok is saying very clearly, we want quality over quantity. We want to make sure we're building a quality ecosystem of live hosts. And so if you're someone who's just going to join an agency and not ever go live, then I'm going to have to drop you. I had to drop 11 people in the month of March because they weren't going live. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The goal is that you are going live. It's no point with being with an agency if you're not going to go live. So keep that in mind. Um, and then Jackie, do you go live yet? Let me know if you go live. Mika, do you go live yet? Mexico. So yeah, so I can't. You would have to find an agency in Mexico, friend, that's supported by your region. That's what you have to do. I'm right in the border. Sometimes I get signals from abroad. I have to check my signal. That's sweet. But yeah, how can you switch agencies? Motivational praise. Um, I can't coach or poach, but I can tell you what you should do is talk to your agency. You signed up for a one-on-one. That was you, Magoo. Okay, so it's funny, Magoo. I started to reach out to you, friend. You're doing it in not this week coming up, but the following week. Okay, because it's funny. I don't know TikTok names. I saw the government name, your real name. I thought that was you. All right, sounds good. Next time, just message me so I can say hi to you, so I know it's you. All right, so that way I can confirm. But I did get it. I did get it. Um, yes, I haven't went live yet. Okay, so you got to start going live, Mika. You got to start going live. And so that way we can get you going, friend. Don, you said yes. What was that yes to? I missed it, friend. Jackie Dawn, let me know what you meant by yes. I missed what you're saying yes to. But I think the yes is that you do go live. Okay, so let me. You said I'm a little new, but I need to get comfortable in front of the camera. Okay, so you have been going live. I have a couple really good lives. Okay, that's good. That's good. So the goal here, like I said, I recruit on this live stream too. I need to start going live on my actual agency page. I've done a few lives over there, and but I'm put hello in again. If you want to apply, this is the account that you would apply to. So I have a few videos over there with the application in it. You just click apply. So one of those videos you can get to it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. The other thing is in my bio, you can apply that way as well. So there's a stand store with the application. Okay, so let me say this. A couple things I want to make sure you guys keep in mind. Um, you said as far as having too many to be accepted by another agency. What happened? Motivational praise. Let me answer your question about what you should do, friend, because I'm going to walk through and I'm going to talk about this generally. What if I change content under main page was acting and now fitness? Want to join live? want to go live, join agent for acting. You can change your content. Yeah, it takes a little time to do it because you're trying to target a new audience. But yeah, if you want to change your content, people have done that all the time. They've pivot and went in a different direction. So yeah, you can absolutely do that. But I would just say, if you were to do that, you just have to be cognizant of now who's the audience you're trying to attract. And so you want to be going to live streams, going to content that speaks to that audience so that hopefully you're driving interest to your page as well. So there's a little bit of a strategy there, but yeah, you can absolutely do that. And if you want to join an agency, that's probably a good way to do it because if you know you're not going to go to fitness route anymore, that way you're not starting a new account because you could start a new account, obviously, but you're not messing yourself up by having too many accounts out there. And so that could cause a problem with TikTok. So I would say pivot and see how that works for you first. So that way the followers are already there, but you just have to pivot your type of content, your bio, and the things you're talking about. Thank you all. Appreciate you. When it comes to the agency, I can't coach or poach. So you got to be mindful when you go, if you're looking for an agency, it's under the Creator Network tab on the live center. And so go on to tools and resources, the Creator Network tab, see what agency you belong to, talk to them about what your needs are and what you're looking for. You want to make sure you always talk to the agency first. My When you join my agency, so I'm going to explain it from my agency's perspective. When you join my agency, you have 15 days to leave. You have an out clause. So if it's been within 15 days, you can leave the agency. If it has been over 15 days, you have to give a 30-day notice and then you have to wait 2 months before you can join another agency. So keep that in mind. It's almost like 90 days. It is 90 days when you calculate it total from that 30 days and add those 2 months to it. So keep that in mind if you are looking to withdraw or join an agency. Okay. I need some assistance if you wouldn't mind. What's that, Angela? Let me know what you need, friend. Good morning. How are you, Chocolate? Thank you so much for being here. I had to recharge. You're so sweet. Welcome to you to the room, friend. You can only have one agency per person. Okay, one creator network agency per person. Thank you, friends. Appreciate it. Um, so keep that in mind, one per person, and for one account too. So you can't have like agency over here on this account, agency on this account. Can't do that. What's the diamond limit if you are transferring? When you you're not transferring. Let me say that you're actually leaving one and going to the other one. So there's not truly a transfer. But TikTok says if you are joining an agency, a new agency. Thank you very much, Fran. Thank you, Chocolate. Thank you for that. When you are joining a new agency, you want to make sure that you have not made over $5,000 over the last 5 months. That's the newer rule. They have a newer threshold though for people. I think you can make a little bit more than that now. I have to look at the new policy for it, but you should be okay. And if you have not made too much, I have what's called elite vouchers that I could bring you in under, depending on what your number count is. So just as long as it's before June. Unlinking my account to being able to use my personal, only one TikTok to get back to affiliate selling. Unlinking your account to being a personal. So your business now, and you want to go back to personal. Is that what I'm hearing? You're a business account and you want to go back to personal, Angela. Okay, I'm good then. Yeah. Yeah. So, um, 200 minute Kathy, thank you so much for being here. I see you, friend. Bella, thank you for the populars. Others coming in. Alicia, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So yes, I hopefully I got all the answers. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that question. You appreciate that question. How to switch from business to personal? Is that what we're asking? Dr. Lisa, did you get my DM? Did you get my application for the agency? Did I get your DM before I came here? I did not check DMs before I came live. I checked, I think I got to one message and I didn't get to others because I was coming live. I just see your application in here now. So let me invite I didn't get your DM though. So I need to look and check your DM afterwards. Your application is going through. You are good to go. And let me just say this, guys. I'm doing what's called a 6 month commitment. TikTok can say you can do up to 3 years. I do 6 months. And let me just be honest with you all, because I want to make sure people I'm bringing in are actually going to go live. Okay. And so it really is me testing you, well, you testing me, whatever you want to call it. But I want you guys to be really committed to this. So I'm being very intentional about who I'm bringing in, and I'm giving lower contracts so that we can see if you're going to stay with the agency or not. How does this work? Zuma, let me know, friend. Do you go live? Let me know, friend. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Guiding by July. How does it work? What's the it, friend? Are you talking about the agency? Let me know what you mean. Somebody got comment got filtered too. Notebook, does viewer engagement also help your live work? Um, DreamWorks said, okay, you're saying that to me, Notebook. Dreams KC said, does viewer engagement also help your live work? Viewer engagement is important and critical to your live stream working. Yes. Yes. The answer to that is yes. My two friends, you guys are asking about agencies. So let me recap the agency. Give me 2 minutes. Let me catch up on a couple comments. I'm gonna recap the agency. Thanks so much. And so let me answer PMP and Gina. Gina, let me know if you're still in the room. PMP, I know you're here. Um, I'm giving confusing info from TikTok, and now nothing is in my showcase due to it being a seller account. Oh yeah, you have to close your seller account. You gotta close your shop. You gotta close the shop for your seller side. So you have a seller account, you gotta close it, and then you can switch over, or you need to start a new page that is just for personal. About the light, no worries, thanks. Okay, it was about the light. Okay, gotcha. Also DM'd you yesterday, Bella. Bella, I felt like I answered you. Also, DM, did you get a new message from me? I did. I felt like I responded to your message. Let me know if I didn't. About whether to stay biz or go to personal. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me write that down because you guys are. I have like a couple questions going on at one time. So the biz to personal. Let me talk about that in a second. I'm gonna get back to that biz to personal. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to make sure I answer the other question. Biz to personal, I'll go to that in a second. Let me recap the agency conversation. That's the conversation I was talking about. What's the diamond limit if you are transferring? I answered that question. Okay, so let me get it was another question, Dream. I'm gonna go back to engagement in a second. That is on my list. So I'll talk about viewer engagement in a second. Let me recap the agency conversation, and then I'm gonna move on to engagement. Biz to personal will have to come after that. Okay. Um, okay, I'll double check. Thanks. Okay, okay. Um, no problem. I'm going to talk a little bit more about viewer engagement. That's on my list of topics. Yes, I like listening to you, not on speed dial. I know. Ain't it, Magoo? It is. Magoo, yes, it does feel like speed dial. And so, yes. Yes, so I had to start writing questions down. Head now to get hanging to the grants. Have a great day. Okay, sounds good, Magoo. Appreciate your friend. Okay, agency talk. Gina, you are here. So Gina, PMP, you guys just applied to the agency. You guys just got a system notification saying that you applied to a Creator Network agency. Go there to accept it. Here's what you'll do next. I will, after you accept it, I will send you a message in the inbox. It'll come from me, or it might come from the Launch Your Income agency. It's going to come from one of us. More than likely Launch Your Income, because I'm in the system here. Um, It'll tell you to go to my webpage to fill out my application. You're going to fill out my application. And it's it's like my database where I can get your email address, your contact information, so that I can start sending you my emails to come to my Zoom meeting. The Zoom meeting is today, so if you fill it out today, hopefully you can come to the meeting at 6:30 this evening. When it comes to once you fill out that form, you're going to get a confirmation email. In that confirmation is the link to go to my school community, to get in my school community. So make sure you read that confirmation email, click the link, and then you'll be able to get into the school community. I have to approve it, but you'll be waiting for me in the system. All right. So that's for Gina and PMP. Agency is a creator network. Agency is a free program. I talked about the Scale Live Rewards earlier. It is a free program. I talked about the Scale Live Rewards because TikTok pays you for your live stream, the gift and engagement. Ideally, an agency is helping you to maximize and think about strategies and ways that you can make more throughout your live stream. And then TikTok takes their percentage. They pay the agency a few percentages. So you are ultimately getting paid by TikTok. TikTok takes their cut and they pay agency. So TikTok pays both. Okay. So with that, that's why it's free. When it comes to agencies, they're trying to grow the ecosystem of quality live hosts. I shared earlier, TikTok just changed the rules about what does it mean to have quality engagement. They're having more community guidelines that they're enforcing. We're seeing a total change and shift in what's happening in this live space. And so because of that, it actually will bring down my analytics if I have people on the roster that are not going live. So you got to go live. I tell people you have to, at least if you want to be an agency, try to go live at least 4 days out the week for about an hour, 61 minutes to be precise. Um, I have had many approach, but thought it was a scam. No, it's not a scam. You have to Zuma. Let me know where you're located too. Are you in the U.S. and Canada regions? Because my agency is only supported under U.S. and Canada. So so people joining have to be in those regions. Um, so let me know. Um, is the school an agency? School is part of my agency. School is a community platform, but and I use school as where we go to get come together as an agency. I don't use Discord. I'm not a big fan of Discord. So yeah. So let's see. Thank you all. Let's see. Agency. Let me recap real quick. So you says yes, doing live first time soon. Okay, Q, you're doing it first time soon. Perfect. What is your program? So it is a Creator Network agency. Um, Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's a Creator Network agency. And so you said, I'm new. I'm new. Oh, you said I'm ready. Awesome. All right, friend. Um, Hello from Texas. Okay, awesome. Um, so it's a Creator Network agency. And so essentially what it does, TikTok has the program to support you as live hosts. You're considered rookies, you're still considered a rookie until you've started making more diamonds. Diamonds is how you monetize on TikTok. And so TikTok says, okay, agencies can support people going live more often, scaling their live stream, expanding what they're doing in their live stream, using some of the different features. So agencies are built to help facilitate that. All right, so we give trainings, you get invited to TikTok trainings. There's campaigns that you have access to that other creators do not have access to. There is other ways you can monetize, whether it's battling, like I teach here, scale live rewards, so you understand how to monetize your live stream. Also, Service Plus, super fans. So there's multiple ways. Um, is it SOB? No, it is not SOB, friend. It's Creator Network Program. It's TikTok, so it's not SOB. I know what SOB is. It's that it's an e-course that people are selling now. Um, I paid for school, but did not know what I was doing. Um, I am. You said, Mugu. You said I was doing. I am. You said you are an agency, Magoo? Okay, gotcha. I think that's what you're saying. You are one. Yeah. So yeah, so it's not SOB. No, it's not SOB. I'm not promoting SOB. So it is TikTok's program. It's a creator network agency. You said I am in an agency. You're in an agency. Gotcha. Okay. Um, so Bagoo, we'll talk. We'll meet and talk because I got to understand what you're talking about with the school platform. You paid for something. I don't know what you paid for. So you paid for something on school to be in in someone else's agency. Okay, gotcha. Um, my school platform is free for people in the agency, so it's not a payment that you pay. When it comes to agency, I come here twice a day. I talk to you guys about resources and information. Hey, Solo Chick, how are you, friend? I talk about all the different things on the platform. I do recruit, so I talk about the agency. I should be talking about it much more than what I do, but it's all good. And so when it comes to The resources I offer, I go live twice a day. We have a weekly meeting on Zoom. I do one on ones with my creators. I also have the school platform that you can join and get resources and collaborate with other creators. I have the group chats here where you can share your content, share your live stream. And so all that's there. I tell people you want to be an engaged viewer as much as you want people to engage with you. We're actually doing an in person retreat in June, which is exciting. So, a few of us are going to come together and make sure that we're learning and growing from one another. So, it's a really great community. To join the agency, you have to be in the US and Canada. You only can have one creator network per person for one account. Trying to think of all the other things. You cannot make more than $5,000 over the last 5 months. TikTok says you don't need an agency, and you can't be under a restriction or violation when you apply. So that's the agency in a nutshell. Let me know if you have questions. This is the official agency page. I'm going to pin it again. You are welcome to go over there and apply. There's a few I have some content over there. I need to do more, but I have some content over there that actually has the application link. All right. So that's what you're doing. Thank you, 200 Minutes Magoo, 1 year fan club. Welcome, Gina. And so you can go over there and apply to the agency. If you have questions, you can DM me using Service Plus. I'm happy to answer questions, but that's the agency talk. Okay. Okay. I have two accounts, but would go live more on acting page versus fitness, but fitness is now considered main. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, so you would need to make a decision on which account you apply to. Um, yeah, so make a decision on the main one. If whichever one you've gone live and made diamonds on, if you wanted to join the agency, is the one that you would need to apply under. I'm just going to say that. So if you've gone live, you monetized, made some money off that account, whichever one is the higher earning one that you've done is the one you need to apply with. Appreciate your help. You're welcome, friend. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm switching topics. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate that. I know we went a long time with the agency conversation, but I'm happy to answer questions. I probably should go live on the agency page, so I'm going to try to fit that in this week where I go live a few days this week. Thank you so much. 100 minutes. Welcome, welcome, friend. Appreciate it. Great. Thank you. You're welcome. So really quickly, let me talk about engagement because we're going to go there next. I know that question came up a few different times, so I want to make sure I answer that question. Um, what is it? Fun gnome. Thank you so much. You said, what's the ups and downs of an agency? What's the ups and downs? Ups and downs. You know what? Honestly, it's up to you as a creator in terms of what you get out of the agency you belong to. I give a lot of training and resources. I hopefully people in the agency understand how to go live and get how to maximize their live, but then it becomes up to you to actually implement that, actually do the things to make your live have more engagement in it. Hey, thank you so much. Is that it? Phenomenon? Okay, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, Phenom, is that it? Phenom? That's what it's supposed to be. Phenom. Gotcha. Um, so this community is awesome. If you just join, welcome. Gotcha. And so when it comes to the ups and downs, it's going to be up to you. And so you decide on how you want to engage. You decide what you want to do. My agency, I don't have requirements beyond you going live. So if you're somebody who's not going live and you're only going live once or twice in a week or a month, then you really don't need an agency. There's no need. You're not here enough. You're not going live enough. So there's no need to even be an agency. And so with that, hey Eugene, I am being more intentional about who I'm bringing in. I'm trying to make sure people understand the platform and how to engage properly, but also how to be a good live host. Um, Battling is something I encourage, but I don't require. If you're trying to monetize, TikTok is encouraging battling. It may be a day in the future where TikTok says, hey, if you're an agency, that's something you're going to have to start doing on a more, at least on a monthly basis, if not more often. We have some creators that come in and they actually love it and they do well with it. So it just depends on what you're trying to do on this app. You know, the downs would be that they ask you to do something to go live more often. And if that's not what you're trying to do, you might feel like, oh, that's a lot. um, but most times TikTok, the agencies, we have to follow the rules of TikTok. So I don't think there's any downs. I think it's just a matter of what you're looking for in your agency. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the rose. I see you, Miss Vicky. Thank you so much. I see you. Others coming in. Sweetheart, thank you so much for being here. So yeah, there's the ups is that you monetize, you make more money, you work the system. That's the ups. All right. Welcome everyone. Miss Vicky, you're battling today at 2:30 Eastern. She is battling first time as an agency person, but third time overall. So she's really awesome. So really good. Yes. Last out. You never called me sweetheart. I didn't call that was sweetheart's name. The name is Sweetheart. Black Lotus. Black Lotus, you're so funny. That's the name. Sweetheart, say something. So I don't look like I just made that up. Can you explain battles? I sure can, friend. Um, sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, she found someone to battle. Yes, she found somebody to battle. They came through. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Hey y'all. Hey Glow. Thank you so much. PMP, you laughing. I love it. Thank you so much, Miss Vicky. I appreciate you. um, let's see. Catching up on comments, heading out, but I appreciate your time and value. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Definitely want to join agency. All right, Kat, appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, let's go back. So, really quickly, battles. Let me just sneak battles in real quick because Miss Vicky is battling at 2:30. Battle is a competition. It's a competition where you and another live host are competing for the most points. So, what happens is and it's a couple other formats. The traditional way is head to head, where you is one versus one, you and another live host. But they do have three ways. They have teams. They have four ways. So there's other ways you can do it. They have box battles where the host has their viewers up battling as well. So there's multiple ways you can do it. But ultimately, you're getting the most points. Points come from the taps, the comments, and the gifting that comes from your community. And so that's what you want, that type of engagement from your community. The most points wins the battle. You don't lose your gifting. Did I say points, taps, and gifting? You don't lose the gifting. You get whatever you earn. However, you don't win. If you don't win, I'm sorry, you don't get the win. You don't get that streak. They call it the nuggies. And you don't get the power ups because your top three gifters, your top three people, they will get power ups and they can use that within 5 days on your next battle. So that's kind of ammunition so that you can strategically use those for your next battle. Nice. I'm open to battles, but also looking to support others through sharing our stories. There we go. I love that. Hey, Grace, I saw you as well. Welcome to the room. Let's see. Hey, Mama, how are you? Thank you so much, Mrs. Treat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, friend. Let's see. We also have. Let's see. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you all for being here. 2:30 Eastern. That's Miss Vicky. She's doing her big battle. First time in the agency, third time in these TikTok streets. So she's excited. She's excited. So definitely come out and support if you can. Coach V, go ahead and put your time and I'll ping you real quick, friend. Time of your battle, so people can see that. And so, okay. So and maybe put your topic. You normally go live different times. This is not her regular live time. She's doing it tonight as a special event. So 2:30 is when she normally goes live. I successfully completed my first week of going live. Thank you for all your valuable information. Nash, I'm so excited. Look at you, friend. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome, friend. So okay, engagement. Let's talk about engagement real quick because that keeps coming up. And in order for you to have a good live room, you gotta have engagement in your room. I tell people all the time, we're not watching TV here. This is not about television watching. Okay. So we are engaging. We are creating an interactive experience. And so ideally the people, thank you for the populace, the people in your room are people who want to be in your room, they're ready to engage, they want to support, they want to send stickers, this ain't TV, they want to make sure that they're sharing, they're liking, they're doing all the things to support the live room. And then you have goals. Look at you, Bella, you leveled up. Look at you, friend. Congratulations. My sound bar is not working still. So I pinned Coach V also with her battle, her match time. That's there as well. But yeah, so you want to be intentional about how you're growing as a live host, but you got to have the right people in your room supporting you. Woo. Okay, so you got to be intentional about that too. You got to grow. Sounds back. No, my sound bar still isn't working. No, it's not working. But I can go into the wand and click it from there. So I have to do that extra step. It's a little still a little very annoying. I shouldn't say a little annoying, it's very annoying. So but yeah. Oh well, hopefully it'll get fixed going into next week. Jeannie, welcome to the room. Good morning, friend. And so when it comes to growing, thank you, friend. I appreciate it. When it comes to growing your room, um, you want to help your room understand that the importance of engaging. So you may have a goal for shares. We're at 190 shares. You know, you might say, hey, let's see if we can get through the room to 200 shares. You guys, if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, you can click the arrow to share it, or you can do a power share to share out the live. And so that will help your room. And people want to support you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Source. Welcome to the room, friend. People want to support. And so that's important. Your taps. We're not at 100K taps yet. What does it mean to see if we can get to 100K taps? That's another way people might want to support. And so taps, shares, comments is free support. Free 99. That is, we say tapping is clapping. Miss the green room, Miss Vicky, she says, don't cost no green to tap that screen. And so you have all these cute sayings, whatever you want to say, but those are ways people can engage your live stream. I just took the goodie shop off my name. Okay. Okay. Chocolate, welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Life with Trisha, welcome to the room. Tap up the good keep up the good work. Thank you so much, friend. So you come up with ways to kind of keep that engagement going. I will say this, and I say it all the time, we are in a TikTok economy. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. So as you're getting your room to support, you are going to have to think about ways you're going to have to ask people to support your goals. Your goals do matter, whether it's your live goal, your flash goal, or your gift gallery goals. So you have goals there. And so you want to start talking about that. I could do a little bit better with talking about mine, but I know I'm talking to a lot of beginners. So I show you guys different ways to support, and you guys obviously do support. So I appreciate it. On the hair today, oh, you said, oh, the hair. Girl. Thank you, Fran. We are. I tease and say I'm taking a page from Mrs. Treetop with the different looks, the different girls that I bring out. But no, I'm giving my hair a rest, so I'm giving it a little bit of rest. So y'all might see this over the next few weeks. So um, is there something to get the comments going first before likes and taps? Yeah. So Bella, so your stickers are a good way to kind of get engagement and ask people to drop stickers. You guys just talked about. I said, oh, this ain't TV. People drop that this ain't TV sticker. Stickers are a good way to do that. Asking people to engage by answering a comment. You know, you might answering a question. So you might say, guys, you know, where are you guys from? Tell me where you're from, city and state. Put that in the chat for me so we know where people are from, or just put your state if you want to. And so, again, just trying to get your room to engage. Some people say, you know, drop a heart if you're new. Thank you very much, friend. Or just say you're new. And so you'll see people doing those type of things too. Is there a way to give a daily heart me in TikTok studio? You know what, Kat? Um, is it K plans? I don't think so. I don't think the heart me works over there. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not on the live studio as a viewer, but I know there's a couple features you cannot do. So let me know if that is correct. If somebody knows if you can give your daily heartbeat on the computer, the laptop or computer. You said I can never find people's stickers. Jean, where you put the comment in? Don't put your comment. Put a comment and click that grayed out heart. Click the heart in the comment box. That's where the stickers are. The heart in the comment box. My goal right now is to just get the nerve to go live. You got this, Beth. You got it. Just go live. Let's put a sticker in there. Do it scared for Beth. This is what. Don't be shy. Do it scared. And so you want to think of strategies to kind of get your live going, Bella. Getting people to comment. There's some good ones. If you see it happening in real time, you're like, "Oh, that was good the way they did that." Miss Vicky, she does it really good too, because she'll have people reminiscing about old school songs and movies, and before you know it, the chat is chatting and people are engaging because they're just going along the conversation with her. And so it's really good if you can kind of think of ways you can get your chat to engage. And so, Jenny, let me know if you saw the stickers. Did you find them? Yeah, that is everything. Yeah, so let me know. Let's go, Beth. Thank you so much. Beth, who was from Texas? Was that you, Beth? Need to grow live. Okay. Well, do you? Let's see. Let's see, Ruth. Ruth, you got live access. You got live access. Go to your profile, click TikTok Studio, see post and live, and you'll see live access. I don't want you to assume that you don't have live access because, or you can't go live because you don't have a lot of followers. That's part of the growth that happens. A lot of people grow just because they went live because people are engaging and connecting with you. I am one of those people. I started my live journey. It was like 1600, so it was a little bit more than you, but still, um, I got to my numbers, I want to say 75% of it is from live streaming. Majority of my lives, majority of my followers came from the live stream, not from my content. But there's Moonflower. She's a great example of someone starting off at 120 or so, and she's over 1,500 now. So again, she's only been going live. I think she's right at 2 months. So again, don't feel like you have to have a lot of people. The anchor source, you're from Texas. Mika, you're from Texas. That was my Texas folks. I said I saw Texas. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you supporting that way. So yeah, good morning, Lion May. Thank you so much for being here. How can you tell a person has live access, gift gallery? You know what? Um, I looked at her. She's an engaged viewer. Um, because she had, thank you very much, Chocolate, appreciate your friend. She's an engaged viewer. It was just me being Dr. Lisa, because I know she has, they typically give live access to people with 50 followers or more. And you get it because you have a blue box. So if you're showing up engaging and you have a blue box and you are showing up as an engaged viewer, they'll give you live access early. Cincinnati, and so Ruth has a level 6 blue box. She has 243 followers. I'm pretty confident that she has live access. Okay, so that was just me, just doing that, and she can go check and see if I'm right. It said like this. Let me know, Anchor. What was that just a comment? I got followers from playing with videos and pictures on my dog and my Jeep. There we go. Yep. Do you know the rules for playing music during shoppable lives? You could play music during shoppable lives. Oh, assuming. Yeah, yeah. It was an assumption, but I'm pretty sure I checked yesterday and couldn't find it. Where did you go? Did you go to TikTok Studio and then you see post and live? And then you got to activate it. You got to make sure you do the age verification. You got to be 18 years and older. So you're saying when you click post, you don't see live. The blue box. Yes, the blue box. Yep. So you want me to talk about the blue box? Let me know if that's what you want, Anchor. So let me know, Ruth. Did you not see? Did you go the way I told you to say? Love the way you teach us, Queen. You're welcome. Thank you, Wynette. Appreciate it. What's the website to fill out the application, please? I need to send it to you. I'll send it to you right now. Okay, maybe need to activate it. Okay, yes, you probably need to activate it because if you see live there, then you have it. Um, hey, Diamond, appreciate you. Did I miss some comments? I felt like I missed some comments. I might have missed something like what you're doing. You're amazing. Helping people on this. You're welcome, friend. You're so welcome. Hey, Cindy, welcome to the room. Others coming in. So that engagement is really key. I want you guys to know, as you get your chat to move in, people putting comments in. That's why I said comments aren't all bad. Sometimes you get the spammy comments. Sometimes you can mute that because it could be distracting. But if they're not being terribly rude, sometimes I'll just let it go because you guys be like, okay, Doc, they keep dropping roses and hearts and stuff. Like, what does that mean? And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Can I start my live as regular, then switch to shoppable, then to battle? Um, yes, you can. Remove the products out your shopping cart before you battle. So you have to go in and delete the products from your shopping cart. But yes, you can do all of that. Mine didn't kick in until I hit 500 followers. Anchor Shop, how long ago was that, friend? Was that over a year? Let me know. How long have you been on TikTok? Um, Thank you so much, Mika. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Yep. Yes. So just remove those products before you turn it to shoppable. Um, so yeah, the let's see. Um, was it 2 months ago? It didn't kick in. And you're not a business account. Had you posted content? Let me know what were you doing, because some of that plays into it. So if you're a brand new account, I'm sorry, Ruth. Let me say this: if your account is no more than 7 days old, it doesn't kick in. So if you're a brand new account and you have not posted content, they won't give it to you. So I should have said those two caveats. So if you are, so you probably won't get it and get that announcement for it until later, but you have it and you can activate it. All right. So make sure your account is over 7 days old, and make sure you are I post a lot. Got it at 500. You probably had it before then. You just didn't realize you could access it. So was it that you didn't get a you didn't get a note, you got a notice at 500? So, you typically will have it. So I'm gonna use PMP as an example. She had it. Now she probably didn't get a notice from TikTok until we told her to go check it. And then she checked it, and then she started going live and was able to activate it. I'm trying to set my live prompts up and came back and got info. Oh, did you? Okay. Um, and so, yeah, so it's there, but you probably don't have it. Hey, Gina, I'm sending you, hold on one second. I'm sending you information in a second. You said I have a TikTok business account question for later on the Zoom. Okay, perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to answer it, but we'll see. TikTok business is something I don't have a lot of information about. Uh oh. Okay. Why did it do it that way? That's not what I meant to send you. Did it send it that way? Gina, I sent you the link, but that's not what I meant to send you. Don't ignore that link. That's not it. It just copied the wrong thing. Give me one second. I have to go back in it. Give me one second, you all. Okay. Um, there we go. Now, let me know if you um Gina, give me one second. When I come off the live, I'm gonna have to send it to you because I think I had to accept you following me. And so it didn't go through correctly. It sent the stand store link, and that's not what you need. You need the other page. Um, I learned so much. Are both of your accounts personal? My agency account is business. This account is personal. Thank you all who are coming into the live. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you from this account when I get off. If you want to go over and accept the agency message, but that's not the link that you need to get to. Um, I felt bad when you were in my live. I realized I didn't tell people to follow you. That's okay. That's okay. You say I will next time. Yeah. So as you start getting, that's the thing about it. You'll start getting used to some of the things you want to say and engagement. It seems like you guys are doing really good with keeping up with some of the key engagement questions too. I checked often because I want to go live. I got noticed the same day. I also saw that I could. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Um, I'm trying to set up my live prompts. Okay, and get information. All right. All right. So let me cover a couple other things, friends. Let me cover a couple of things. Um, I want to make sure I get through this because I actually for my live on Sundays, I actually try to stick to about 90 minutes. We'll see. I'm already at 90 minutes. So I may go for another 15 minutes because I have to come back at 4 and then I do the Zoom call. So my Sundays usually are shorter lives because of that. But engagement, I didn't do blue box engagement. Let me know if I need to. Well, I need to, but I'm not going to do it today if that's okay. So uh, I see a few of you are brand new coming into my live. You don't have blue boxes next to your names. That's the badges. And you don't have Lisa. Keep this in mind. You want to have engagement badges because we see that. And then someone asked me about leagues. So I'm going to talk about leagues a little bit too. And then I'll switch over to the last topic, which was the business account conversation. I think people want to hear a little bit more about that. Um, when it comes to those badges, just make sure you said good to know. Yeah. So just make sure you're doing that engagement. It's a telltale sign for you as live host of who are the engagers in your room and who has done the gifting engagement. Oftentimes people come here, they don't even know how to engage. They don't know how to tap the screen. They don't know how to share it out. They don't know how to comment. We had a friend that said, hey, where are the stickers? And so there are things that they don't know how to engage. So you're going to have to teach, you should be teaching that to your community so that they understand some of the different features and ways they can support your life. I think you missed what I said. I missed it. Yeah, Mrs. Treetop, hold on one second. Your messages are being filtered. Yeah, you said, I think you missed what I said. Did you see my message? I may have been filtered. I see your stickers. Let's go. I got on yesterday. I had fun with my daughter. Michael movie surprise support. Surprise support saved my frag. Did it? I see that comment. I did miss that comment. Good morning. Yeah, I missed that comment. Did you have another comment after that? Let me know. So yeah, I did miss the surprise support one. Saved your frag. You was about to lose a frag too, huh? Wow. Now, I'm gonna have to get over there tonight time. The last couple of nights have been really busy for me. You said yeah, she's a big 34. Yeah, she's a big 34. She's the one you want to support. Mrs. Treetop. Good morning. Good morning, Donna. I'm at work listening. Welcome to the room, friend. Yeah, Mrs. Treetop, put your schedule in there. Let's do this. I didn't do this for the room yet. Put you guys time, topic, and put your topic, time, and time zone in the chat so people can see and we can get obviously you can get some more visibility and support. That was the comment. You got it now. Okay. Appreciate you, Mrs. Treetop. Congratulations. I totally missed it. Um, when it comes to Mrs. Treetop, just so that you guys know, she is a huge support on this app. She does mindset and money motivational conversations. So she does a lot where she's talking about how to grow your monetization beyond TikTok, just in general in life. And so she has a lot of life lessons. So she teaches that, and then she actually does battle at night. So she was saying she came back late last night and somebody came in and saved her from losing her fragment. So she does a group battle event, the nightly live stream. Sometimes she's with Black Lotus. Sometimes she's with Unwritten Unstoppable. She has a friend. Her name is Lisa also. So she's going live nightly. And she teaches, she could talk about battling because she battles. And like I said, she's a big time supporter of battles too. So just know of live streams and of battles. So yeah, so she's a one to know. Definitely one to know and one to support. Mindset and universal spiritual topics, 5 p.m. Central Time every day. That's the anchor source. That's the anchor source. So she is, how long have you been going live, anchor source? Um, and she does it with her partner. And so they're doing the mindset conversations, and she's doing it from like real deep transformational mindset work. So we're not, it's not just, oh, you need to think differently. She's like teaching. I know Joe Dispenza was also mentioned her live. So as somebody, she's quoting their work and his teachings. And so yeah, so that's a good one. You have I'm just making sure I catch up on comments. I just follow Mrs. Treetop Beth. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so you have Vicky. Vicky, you have your schedule in here too. She says go live from Brave, from Afraid to Brave. Tips 7 days a week, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And so those are you've been doing it for 2 months. Awesome, awesome. And then Miss Vicky, she's going live today. She's doing her battle at 2:30 Eastern. Um, let's see. Want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I got to catch up on my comments. Hello, Yuma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friend. Um, blah blah blah. Welcome to the room, friend. Let's see. And then when it comes to PMP topics, she talks about PMP topics in particular. She's going live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 12 noon, lunch and learn. So she will be starting her live journey. She started this past week. So she is going live on a regular basis. She got 4 days a week that she does her live streams at noon. So definitely connect with her as well. So awesome, friends. And she gives some great information about the PMP exam and the process. So definitely, if you're interested in it, she is somebody to watch. All right. So I just wanted to make sure I said that. Is there anybody else? Put that in the chat. I want to make sure you guys got your visibility because these are great live hosts. These are people who are growing in their journey. People who have been doing this for a while now, over a year. So definitely understand that this is part of the process. You want to grow, you want to continue to show up and go live. What do we do? What do we do? Uma, tell me more, friend. What does that mean? Let me make sure I understand your question. I didn't see the original question. If there was something else. Hi there, FYP. Okay, what do we do? Tell me more. What are you saying, friend? Woo! I love it. Um, oh, sorry, I just came in. Okay. I like the vibe. Welcome, friend. We talk about going live. So, do you go live? Let me know if you go live, friend. We talk about how to go live. I'm giving beginner tips. Are you currently going live? How are you growing? Let me know if you have questions about the live stream process. I am a Creative Network agency. It's a free program. I teach and support live hosts that are going live and trying to stay in compliance in these TikTok streets. Um, we're here for it. Yes, ma'am. All right. What's your live schedule? Put that in the chat as well. Tell us what topic, time, and time zone. And it sounds like you do readings. I think that's what you're doing. You're a spiritual guide, psychic readings, live wisdom lessons. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Mrs. Treetop. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. We started right here. Oh, that's sweet. Y'all did. Y'all did. I had to think about that. That's true. Thank you, Miss Vicky. I'm Eastern, and yes, I do readings and coaching. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, put your time zone. Time. I'm sorry, your time that you go live to. You said Eastern, so what time do you go? How do you undo reporting alive? How do you undo reporting alive? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you can undo it. When you report, yeah, I don't know. Did you report me? Let me know. Did you click the report button? Um, I go live a few times a day to do battles and readings. Okay, all right, nice, nice, awesome. When you're tapping too fast, report comes up. Oh Lord, he said almost. Never gone live, want to, but can't seem to press the button. Terrified. Cindy, you got it. Let's put some stickers in here telling Cindy to do it. Scared. There's somebody here for everybody. So just recognize at the end of the day, you can do this. You said chocolate, really? Really? You said really? You what? Beth, you're scared as well. Do it, scared friend. You know what? I don't want I want you guys to I guess I want you to understand that you can't break anything. My approach to this, and you'll go to some great live hosts that will give you great tips on doing this in a moment where, yeah, you let the fear take over, and you missed out on a great growth and learning opportunity for yourself. I've learned so much about me, how much I've grown as a person, as a confident person. Because let me be clear, I thought I was confident. I thought I was confident, but I think this has elevated my consciousness about what does it mean to do something that I've never done before, that has been something out of my comfort zone, and to do it and show up and be consistent at it. And all the different opportunities that have happened because I took that one. daring step to click the go live button. Hey, spiritual, how you doing, friend? And so because I've done that, I'm now showing up in this way every day, twice a day, connecting with some great people and building a community. So because of that, I wouldn't have predicted that for myself a year and a half ago. I would not have dreamt of this. There's no way it would have been on my radar. But it's happened. And it's because I took that step to go live. All right. In the beginning, it's awkward. Beginning, you're talking to yourself. But then I say, okay, you know what? I'm talking to my best friend. I'm talking to the person I love more than anybody in this world, more than my kids, more than my husband, more than anybody, you know? And so I'm having this conversation. It just so happened you all are there. And I see you guys as real people. I get a chance to meet some of you. And so I know you guys are real people out there trying to figure this out and supporting as well. So don't let fear take over. All right. You got this. All right. You have great energy. I will be back. Oh, thank you so much, you my appreciated friend. How to know good topics to capture an audience. How to know good topics. Um, I think it's important to know, obviously, what you're an expert at, what you're good at, what you are confident in talking about. Some of that evolves over time, but obviously, you could come here and your community will be identified based on what you're willing to share. So my people who are knitters, crocheters, there's a lot of knitters, crocheters on here, but at the end of the day, they come to their lives because they are learning them. They like what they're showing. They like maybe the details of how they're demonstrating and describing the products, what they're creating and stuff. And so it just depends on what you're talking about, and then make sure your content also reflects that, and so that people will want to come to you. It takes time. Hey, Dr. Chef, thank you so much for being here. And so it takes time to build your community. But again, from a topics perspective, I just posted about this, and I gave three different ways you can find topics. So I said you can either go to the home screen on TikTok and search for a topic that is of interest to you and see what content's being done. And you can get a sense of what people are talking about from a content perspective. You can scroll over and look and click the live option and see what lives are also talking about that topic. You also can go to the AIs, whether it's ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, any of them, and ask that as a brainstorming prompt. Brainstorm with me a niche topic, my target audience, the demographics, psychographic, and the pain points of that target audience, based on me being, you fill in the blank. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, a divorcee. I have this as a hobby. I do this thing. I work in this profession. And so see what comes up. It can brainstorm, maybe ask it to brainstorm 5 different ideas for you. And then you also can use Creator Search Insights. Again, that's something on TikTok where you can kind of search and see what content gaps TikTok is suggesting for you, and then ultimately see other video topics that have been covered that way, and then use that for your live stream as well. So those are 3 different ways to come up with topics. Thank you so much, Coach B. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much, Megan. Thank you so much, friend. I was scared and afraid as well. I know you were, Mr. Treetop. Annalie. And now she like, what? She is so confident. You're like, where was this person at? Trying not to go live. So she is awesome. Let's see. Let's see. Megan, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you guys. Let me catch up on a few comments. Let's see. I'm breaking down. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sheep leap. Appreciate it. Megan, thank you for the gifts as well, friend. Coach B, you said I'm breaking. Oh, thank you very much, friend. Appreciate you. um, I'm breaking out of my shell. Let's see. I'm breaking out my shell every day. I go live. It's okay. Fear has to take a back seat. I love it. I love it. That's it. You can't let fear. You got to have faith over fear. That's what I say all the time. You cannot let fear take over. I go live every day minus Sundays. People peep in, and go out. I average 5 people to stay, starting videos. That's good. Donna, that's a good start. That's it. Keep going, friend. And then, welcome people as they come in, see if they have questions, try to engage them, ask them where they're from, ask them if they have any things that they want to hear relating to the topic. Yeah. Good morning. Thank you so much, Megan. I appreciate your friend. You said, let's hit that live goal. I love that. You said the live goal. Thank you so much. Thank you. We do have that live goal up there. That is the mic. the cheer microphone. Thank you so much, friends. Let's see. Um, I'm starting on content in my presentation and my questions now. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Meg. I appreciate you, friend. We achieved it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you all for achieving that. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Let's see. Do you recommend for new hosts to share um, highlight live clips on their page? I don't think it's a bad thing. Yeah, you definitely can do that. It'll get you some content. Mind over matter. Yes, I love that. It'll get you some content. Absolutely. It is. It is. One of those things where TikTok, it depends on if it's relating to those highlights usually are the gifting highlights. Typically, it's not like the substantive things that you might have been talking about. So if you're trying to make it align with your topic, it may not give you what you need. That's the only thing about it. That's the one thing it's good to have content. Don't get me wrong, but if you're looking for it to be aligned with your topic for your live stream or your page, I don't know if those highlights would get you that. So that's why I was like, that's why you heard me hesitating a little bit. Yeah. So the highlights are typically you'll see me like, hey, thank you, Meg. Thank you, chocolate. With the microphone. That'll be my highlights. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with my live stream, but I appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, they'll do stuff like that. So you just got to know that's what you're getting most times with those highlights. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate y'all supporting that live go. Appreciate you. Um, TikTok. Hold on, y'all. TikTok has me battling. TikTok has me battling. The person just requested me. Would y'all want to do a battle? Let me know if y'all want to do a battle. I just realized that is the person. Do you follow a script or do you get a feel? You said yes, let's go. Sure, let's go. Okay. Let me let me see. Let me request back. Let's get a line of survivors for my free survivor painting before I put myself out. Thank you so much, friend. Um, I'll take a DJ class. So I might start teaching what I learned on live. Oh, that would be fun, especially with your music. Let's find sure. I don't know. I don't have any power ups either, so we might get a little bit of uh, a lesson in terms of not being prepared. So we don't have power ups. So TikTok has been putting me in these competitions all week. I mean, all month actually, and I have not had anybody request me, and she's the first person to do it. So um, this will get us power ups to start. Well, this I guess it's official. So I'm gonna request her back. Let's see. I'll request back. Let's see how this goes, y'all. But we're about to get a lesson. Let's see if she answers. She may not answer. Oh, well, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I've never done a co-host before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you again.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, maybe I have to have earbuds in.
I don't know. Do you? Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you requested me because we're part of the battle competition thing.
I was gonna say, I think it like matched us up somehow, some way. I've never done a battle. I don't do battles. I just
Okay.
come on, do live, and I'm out of here. So
Okay. Okay.
let's see how this works out.
Okay. Well, I don't have power ups, so I haven't been battling in much at
Okay.
all. So we're equally
Yeah.
matched. so we, so do you have
Okay.
a room? Do you have
Good.
people in your room?
I do. Yeah, there's 83 in here right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, what is it that you do? I love your background. That's so
Thank you.
pretty.
Thank you. I'm actually a TikTok live host that coaches people who are beginner live hosts, and I'm a agency owner. So I own one of the Creator
Oh,
Network
okay. So you
agencies. Yeah.
like teaching people how to do TikTok.
Exactly.
That's fine. I
Exactly.
matched you with me.
Exactly. And so what do you do? You're
I do
tarot?
tarot,
Okay, tarot.
tarot, psychic medium, stuff like that.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
The
Welcome.
fun part of life.
Yes, yes.
So I'm
Okay,
getting
so
into it.
so do you know where the buttons are? Do you want me to teach you through that or are you good?
I just kind of come on here and let people send gifts and talk, and we kind of a little bit of shenanigans, a little bit of self help type stuff. I do more like relationship coaching. Um,
Okay. Okay.
it's not I chat? Because I can't see yours.
No, you can't. So when you co-host, you're in your room, I'm in my
Okay.
room. You know what? This is actually a good teachable moment. So my live, I've always talked about co-hosting. So this is different,
Oh,
guys, than when I bring guests up. She's in her room. I'm in my room. You guys are going to see the
okay.
screen in a second where it'll have the battle information on there, where you'll see her points, my points. She does have a pretty healthy room today, so we'll see how her room show up.
Right. Nice. Well, you
So
guys, thank you for
I'm
joining.
gonna send the battle request, and so um,
One of your viewers said that they just hopped over here from yours. So, oh, that's cool. So they
uh,
can watch both of ours.
exactly.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
we're gonna do. Um, you get a request from me, and it should show the match. Okay. And so what happens? I
Oh,
can
cool.
mute you. It's up to you if you want to continue to
Oh, yeah,
talk.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so next to
Okay.
my name is a speaker. You can click that and I can mute you as well. But what happens is
Okay.
that TikTok will give prompts and it says two times the gifters will happen. We're going to unlock that in a second. And so
Okay. Perfect.
with this particular time frame is 30 seconds. You typically want people to
Oh,
send their biggest gift or a big gift because you get double the points and stuff.
sure.
And so
Okay.
that happens during this first phase. It's called speed. You'll hear people
Thank
say
you,
speed.
Michelle. Okay.
Thank you, Mrs.
Thank
Treetop.
you.
And so you'll see, oh wow, title gifter. Thank you, friend.
Thank you guys. I appreciate
And
you for
so
streaming.
you'll see that happen. And
Thank
then
you.
there's these other strategies. We don't have power ups, so we're not gonna be throwing gloves and all this other stuff. Because if you don't have them, I
Yeah,
don't
I
have them
say
either.
that sometimes when I watch. I'm like, you guys are so violent to each other. Like you're yelling at each other and screaming at the screen. I'm like, I don't want to do those.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't want to be yelling at everybody.
some battles, like I said, you can mute it and you won't hear the other person's strategy and what's happening. Thank you all. I appreciate all the support. Some battles there it is a little bit of banter and
Okay.
that type of behavior that happens. They are trying to make them a little bit more interesting and engaging.
Yeah.
Like, for you, you might get paired with another tarot reader and you guys might have a
That's what I was thinking.
mhm,
Yeah, I thought it would like stay in the. Thank you,
yeah.
Carrie.
And so
Thank you.
you can make it fun and engaging and maybe, you could have a game where it says, okay, the winner or the loser has to do a reading or something like that. So you can have some
Oh,
kind of
that's
little fun
cute.
way to do it. Um
Nice.
and so
Fun.
there's no losers in battles really. I mean, there's a winning
Okay.
winner and you see the winning name. So there's a winner and a
Right,
loser,
right, right.
but ultimately
Okay.
you have you get your gifting, I get mine, and then the winner
Okay.
gets the top 3 people will get power ups. So that's how you get power ups. If your
Oh,
room
I see.
if your room wins, and so your top 3 people potentially will get these power up. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Mrs. Treetop. I appreciate you. And
Thank
so
you,
happy
Carrie.
weekend. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate it.
Oh, dude, thank you so much.
And
Thank
so
you guys. I appreciate you.
So there may be another speed coming up. I'm not sure. You'll get little prompts to kind of share to your community and say, okay, guys, we got, another speed, which is 2 times the gifting and stuff. And again, since we don't have gloves, we don't have
Gloves.
strategy to say, send this glove,
Got
send
you.
that glove, that type of stuff.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Okay, interesting. This
you
might
said
have
this
to
is
become
tight.
a norm as
Yeah.
soon as I figure it all out.
Yeah, TikTok does encourage it. Thank you guys. I see you guys supporting. I appreciate it. Um, and so TikTok does encourage it. It is another way to get more visibility to your room. You can get more
Okay.
people on the FYP coming in. They see a battle and they're like,
Okay.
okay, I want to come in and support. Um, and then again, depending on what your live topic is about, they may send people in your room just because they're there for the topic and they get a battle too. And so it is a great way to kind of create community and just have this event that you're
Definitely.
supporting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you.
Thank you everybody. I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Duke. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Blue Genie.
Thank you so
I
much, Mrs.
appreciate
Treetop. I
you.
see your friend. You
Yeah,
said-
just random people are popping in, and I don't know why views are going down, but different people are coming in. Oh, what is that?
so
Oh,
again,
thank you,
TikTok
Carrie.
pushes
Oh, that looks
people.
so cute.
TikTok pushes people into the battles.
Yeah, it's like coming from they're going back and forth
Mhm.
into the
Now, your
luxury stuff.
regular views tend to go down with battles because people don't understand them a lot. And so,
Right.
oftentimes, you get points from people commenting, people are tapping the screen. There's points that way. It's not just the
Yes.
gifting. And I try to tell people you don't have to throw big gifts. I mean, obviously, depending on the match and what you're trying to do and what the goals
Right.
are,
Right.
you may want to support your creator, but you could just simply be in the chat commenting, sending stickers, tapping the screen. All that is getting the person points. So
Gotcha.
it is
Okay.
helpful. So if you can,
You guys also be mindful that when you get a message from anybody while you're in my live, they're more than likely trying to scam you.
oh
So just block those people.
yeah,
It happens all the time, and I'm seeing the people that are going to start scamming people. So now
oh
almost every live, I have to let people know.
okay, gotcha.
My viewers will be
Mm,
like, "There's
yeah,
people
tap.
messaging me. There's like 8 different messengers.
Oh
They're all fake people.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know if they're bots or they just come in here and follow, and then follow all my viewers
yeah.
and
Okay.
message them.
Well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. So I can click your bubbles and thank your people. So no, I
Oh,
can't.
okay.
Oh, I can't. My screen is not working.
Yeah,
My screen isn't working.
yeah.
Coach Jessie said
Tell
hers.
me about it.
Yeah, she
It's
said
bad.
it's not working. Interesting. Yeah, I can't tap
I
any
just
of
want to block these.
my people. She did say that. My mute button didn't work either. She was saying she was having that problem too. Okay. So yeah, that's all tied into I guess the sound effects not working properly. But it was great meeting you. I
You
will
as well.
follow you if I could. I can't tap you. Hold
Yeah,
on,
I
let's
don't
see.
follow anybody just because of all the scammers. I'm sure because we're all
Gotcha.
different. I
Okay.
think the tarot side, we have a lot of scammers on here. So
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
don't follow anybody just for that reason.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
so if anybody wants to get a reading, they can message me and then they
Gotcha.
can tell that it's my actual page because there's like 7 different pages of me out
Okay.
there
Yeah,
that
and
aren't
I
really me.
yeah, gotcha. I have the
I just
impersonators
try to
too.
protect everybody.
Yeah, that's no, that's a strategy. That's a good strategy. Yeah, so yeah, I have the impersonators too. So you this is me. Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm
but
the same way. I only go live. I hardly post anything because they just take all my stuff anyways.
mm,
But I'm here
all right. All right.
live.
Well,
That's
it
all
was
I do.
great meeting you. Take care,
You as
friend.
well.
All right, take care.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
take care. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Nice. I didn't get a chance to thank any of you guys. I appreciate you guys. I could not click that screen. I know Coach Jessie has been complaining all this month about her battles not being able to click the screen, but I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you all for supporting. I'm just gonna rattle off the people in the room. Mrs. Treetop, Chocolate, Mika, Vicky, Gina, Soda, Bella, Donna, PMP, Resilient Art, The Relief Signal, is it Rachel? Tara, Black Lotus, Kathy, Spiritual, Tara Nash, Carla, Star Gypsy, Rhonda, is it Ella Papa, retired teacher, Cam, and then we have Grace, Stacy, Marva, Tanya, Marshall, Missoon, Michelle, Supergirl, CCAT, is that it? Christine, Esteban, and baby Dog Mama. Those are the people that was in the room. Okay, Chocolate, you have a glove. I think my top three must be my MVPs. Is that the case? Was that Miss Vicky? I mean, I'm sorry, Mrs. Treetop, Chocolate, and Mika. Let me know if that's the case. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that. You said I also have a glove. Oh no, okay, Bella, you was in the top seat. Okay. You said I have a gold glove. What is a gold glove? Wait a minute. Yes. You said I got one. Wait a minute. What happened? What gloves are y'all talking about? What is the what do you mean? But I do have a gold glove. What is a gold glove? Maybe we can do a live together when I get set up early July. Okay, relief signal. I got your friend. You said no, that's not a power up. Bella said I don't know what that is. You said does it sparkle? Oh my gosh, that was funny. Thank you all. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. That was sweet. Um, that was interesting. Her explaining. I don't agree with her logic though. Let me say that at the very end of that live stream. I don't agree with her logic of what she just said. But again, everybody navigates and manages this app the way they see fit. I didn't get a chance to see how many followers she had because I couldn't click to her. Let me see. Oh no, she has 17K and she follows zero. Yeah, that's so her logic is off, it's flawed, but when it comes to not engaging in that way, she's gonna have to figure out her balance with that. But if that's the way she's been managing and it's been working for her, maybe so. I mean, I don't know if she's maximizing by doing that either. Um, so PMP in the gift gallery, what happened, friend? What was the in the gift gallery? Tell them to check the backpack. Okay, let me. So who would I be telling, Mr. Treetop? Did you? So my top three. I'm just thinking about who's in the room right now. I think it's Chocolate. Is it Mika? Let me know who was the top three. I believe it must have been you, Chocolate. Do you know how to check your backpacks, guys? Click your gift box. Um, they wouldn't have a backpack, would they, if they didn't have a gift? Let me check. Okay, yeah, the backpack is there. I'm looking at my other account. So it's always there. So if you look in your gift box, at the very bottom of your gift box is your coins. Um, where it has the different screens you can go to, you can go to gift, interactive, exclusive, and then there's like this little backpack symbol. It looks like a little backpack, not the crown. It looks like a little, almost like looks like a little storefront house to me. I don't know why it don't look like a backpack to me. Um, can you tell me why I have a gray glove? What is a gray glove? I don't know what the gold glove and a gray glove is. Um, it's a gray glove. I have a glove and a mist. My backpack has a glove, Miss Jessie's match. Okay, that's what it is. That's it's grayed out because it's not for my room. That's why it's grayed out. Yeah, so it's for her room. Yep. So I've never seen it either. I had someone talk about it yesterday. What's that PMP? What happened? I'm missing something. Okay, I just saw that for the power ups. I stand corrected. Okay, gotcha. I'm looking at backpack. Okay, that's the backpack. Top three in the battle. I'm assuming the top three was the top three in my room. Let me know if that's not the case. So, Chocolate, did you get a glove? Mika, let me know if you got anything. Um, so let me know. They did have fancy gold and black gloves for people who send big gifts. Oh, soda. Is that what you mean? Really? There was that part of a let me know. Well, that battle was called something. Yes. Okay, let me say something. That battle was called, oh, I can't see it. It had a name. Yeah, these battles they've been sending me, they're all in my inbox, in my system notification. Like, oh, you got a match. Like, I have a match with somebody else now. She's the first person that actually has messaged me. Nobody else has messaged me, and so that's why I was like, okay, well, let me at least see. Maybe she ready, but she's the only one that had actually done anything. And what has happened is they were matching me at 9 o'clock at night. I don't go live at that time, so they switched it up. TikTok is real slick. TikTok's like, oh, she go live during this time. Let me match her and do these battles during the time she actually is live. So that's what's been happening lately. So that happened as of Friday, Saturday, and now today. They've had these battles happen during my live schedule, and nobody else has reached out to me. She was the first one that's done it, so I was like, well, let me at least ask. I've been ignoring a lot of the battles. Yeah, so you're getting those too. Although you did have one that was an agency that was part of the creator networks. Yours, I think, is a little different. There was one that was supposed to be like Friday night. Um, most gloves are pink, but they have fancy ones. I think gold and black for people who are big gifts. Oh, so let me ask, Bella, did you get a gold one for real? So maybe you do have a gold glove. Was it in your backpack? Hey, Chica. Hey, hello, everyone. Hello, friend. I'm going live later today to push my mission and connect with more survivors. Gonna go plan. All right, thank you, resilience. Um, yes. Oh, oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. Oh wow. The Golden Black Girls are for folk gift senders. Oh. It lasts 5 days, so you gotta do another one, Doc. I gotta do another one. Oh. Well, but it looked like that in your backpack? Let me know. You said just send it. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's the gift. Is it in the little, it's in the gift, but it's not in the backpack. Okay, okay, gotcha. Right. All right, right, okay. So that's the gift. So you got the gift. Okay. So I think we all got that gift, if I'm not mistaken. I think that gift is the gift that's in there. But it probably, my glove, I just says expires in 4 days. Okay. Totally confirming. Okay. Is it a gold glove in the gift gallery? Um, I don't see a gold glove in the gift gallery. I got a stunner hammer and a booster glove. Okay. All right. Okay. Mrs. Tree Drop Chocolate and me got gloves from the battle, I think. Oh, Soda, you were in my top. You were in my MVP box. Okay. Soda, what did you get? Okay, you got gloves. So you guys were my top three then. All right, then. Okay, I have a gold glove in my gift gallery. Okay, yeah, the gold glove in a gift gallery is that it is a gift. It is a gift that's in there now, but it is not the backpack. The backpack in your gift gallery, look at the words at the very bottom. It says gift, it says interactive, it says exclusive, and then there's a little symbol. I'll send it again. So that symbol is the backpack we're talking about. So click that little symbol. It looks like a little, it's supposed to be a backpack, but it looks like a little storefront house. I don't know what it looks like. But click that symbol, not the crown. There's a crown there too. I'm not talking about the crown. It's another symbol. Scroll over to see it. And you guys should see what I'm talking about when we talk about the backpack. Hey D, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate it, you guys. No items in a backpack. Yep. Okay. So that's where they put the power ups. So that backpack is what you're clicking. It actually does say at the very top, it says backpack panel. Backpack panel. Mine is empty as well. Yep, I got nothing. Okay. Yeah, so mine on my other page is totally empty as well. It and so that's where you would see it. So if you start going into these battles, in our battle, you could do a specific gift, you could do roses, you could do something else. And as you win, people will get these um power ups for you. Top three have it. Yep, the top three get it. And I didn't get a chance to point it out to you guys, but the people that were in those bubbles, those top three seats on each side, are the top three people who are gifting. Okay, thank you. Yes, so that is a game on TikTok. People battle all the time. There are several people, like I said, Mrs. Treetop battles. We got Coach Jesse's been battling this month because she's trying to get into the program for the comedy program. Coach V, Coach Vicky Wooten, she's going to be battling today at 2:30. This is going to be her third time doing it on TikTok, period. And so it's a pretty big battle. And then you have other people in the agency that battle all the time. They just turn on the battle. They ask people randomly, do they want to battle? And people say yes. Yeah. So you'll see people saying yes. Thank you so much. So I took a screenshot of the opponent's top three, but not our room. I thought you would have snapped a picture. I should have. I was so confused by my buttons not working. I was trying to press it, but I should have snapped a picture. So I totally missed it. Um, have your buttons not been working? Let me know, Mr. Treetop. When you battle, do you get do you get to press the people? What's going on? I know Coach Jesse's been complaining about it all week long. They work. Yours work. Yeah, she's been complaining. It started, I think, this week. She can't mute people. I couldn't mute her. So even if I wanted to mute her, I couldn't have muted her. You can't mute people and you can't press their MVPs. So it's not touchscreen. I became a title giver for the first time. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me say this. The question that was on the table before we did that was business and I didn't get to leagues. I'll talk about leagues at the 4 o'clock. Business to personal. Business to personal has changed recently. Let me know if you guys see that. Have seen that. Hey, spiritual, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. So business to personal is changed over the last week or so. I'm sorry, last month or so. We've seen this difference. You should have seen my live last night. I was Mike. I was Michael Treetop. Wait a minute. What does that mean? Well, he was. They have an effect for Michael. Let me know. I recently did business to personal. You did business to personal. Chocolate. Were you the one that talked about that? You talked about the process for it. So walk us through the process if you don't mind. Because I think people need to know that. Yes, that's what I had a question about. How to switch it. I hated commercial music. Yes. Um, Chocolate, if I pulled you up, do you mind verbally sharing um what you had to do to switch? Because I saw someone's video about it recently and I don't know if that's what you told us to do. So I think her process might have not been the official way to change it. Hello, how you doing, Deb and Air? Thank you so much for being here. There are some things that business account cannot do that personal accounts can. Exactly. Exactly. I was dressed in black in my MJ Fedora hat. I love it. I love it, Fred. Wow. You said you said Michael Treetop. The movie was really good. I've been hearing um, good reviews in terms of it being nostalgic. You know, it's being very they obviously are speaking from the family's perspective. They're not talking about some of the controversy, you know, with his legacy, but they, you know, it's very good. The acting, his nephew acting like him was spot on. Yes, I'm a big fan, so I may be biased. Okay. I'm a Michael Jackson fan too. I really am. I love the music. I love, you know, um, everything about his career when it came to his music was solid. So I'm a big fan. I need his type of I need this type of tutorial. Last week was my first live. I was a train wreck. All right, Deb, stay with me. We typically we kind of this live we went in a couple different directions, but we do talk about, you know, steps to go live, things you want to think about, features and stuff like that. So I am gonna get off shortly. I've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Chocolate, I was waiting on you, friend. I didn't see your comment. Were you open to chatting about the switch? I just want to hear what you did to switch since you recently did it. I sent you an invite, so let me know if you want to accept. Okay, good. I just sent you an invite so you can accept it. Hello, friend.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so when I did it, it was I first off I asked Chat GPT. That's my best friend,
Yeah.
but so I had to go on the computer or a laptop or whatnot so I could go into my profile, and they have. I wish I had it right now, but my laptop's in another place. I usually use two phones. The other phone isn't set up for the TikTok or whatnot. But in your, let me see if I could go to my profile
Okay, so
here.
so on your profile page, you're gonna click those three lines in the top right corner, and then
Yes,
you scroll
and
down to settings and privacy.
right. So
And then that step after, I don't know what you did. So what did you do after you got to settings and privacy?
that's where I'm not clear at because I need to be able to see the screen,
Okay.
and so Jesus. Okay, and I'm nervous too because
Ah!
I've been, yes, you can't even see me, and I'm still nervous because I'm like, okay, it's just a thing of speaking in front of people or whatnot. But um, I'm trying to see how I could get to my profile from this screen because if I wasn't here, maybe if I comment and go to my, okay, there we go.
Okay. You paused us. You said, "You got this, Mrs. Snap. You so sweet." You said, "You got this, girl." I hope she ain't talking. She paused us. We can't see you if you can hear me. Hey, could you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. So me going to my profile pause.
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Dang. Okay, so let me get a little do a little research on what I did. And then can we talk about this in another live? Because
Sure.
I come to you every day.
Yeah.
Every time I see you live, girl, I be on here like, oh, okay, the dot's known. So yeah,
Oh,
let me do a little research and then come back to you on what I did, and
okay.
I can better explain it that way.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you. I'll be back at 4 so we can talk about
Okay.
it then. All right. And I'll in the
That's
meantime I'll share
fine.
what I
Is that
saw. All right.
Eastern?
Yeah, Eastern.
Okay, because I'm Mountain Time.
So you're 2 hours behind me. So
Yeah,
you are
two.
2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
got
right.
it.
All right.
All
Take
right,
care. Thank
thanks.
you. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right. So I'm going to share a little bit about what I saw recently because it's changed. And I guess I want to make sure certain people have the old format still. So I'm going to speak to the old format. And a lot of us have switched to this new format. And I'm not clear with the video I saw. I don't think she saw where you can, I don't believe it answered the question of how to switch. So that's what I will say. Trina Story, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so what the traditional way to do it is that you go to your profile, 3 lines in the top corner. It'll take you to like a list of things you can click to. The very bottom one is settings and privacy. Click settings and privacy. Settings and privacy. It takes you to the screen of it's almost like behind the scenes of TikTok. So this is where your information for your account setup is and all this other stuff. You want to go to account. Account is probably at the top for you still. You click account, and then you should see very clearly, maybe the third or fourth thing down, it says switch to personal if you are a business account, or it will say switch to business if you are a personal account. So that's where you would switch. That is the original traditional way to switch. Very straightforward. Um, this video I saw, this creator who talked about it, what she shared is that same process. Go to your 3 lines, settings and privacy, but instead of going to account, you're actually going to security and permissions, and that's right under account. So security and permissions, and under there is a app. I think it's like app preferences or something like that. App links, something like that. And what it does is link you to a business side, your TikTok for business. And she said you want to remove that if you don't want to be business anymore. Now, here's the problem with that logic, and that's why I said I don't think this is where you switch it. So I want to pause you there because I don't want you to do anything. I actually followed her steps. I am a personal account. I know I'm a personal account because I just got into the Creator Rewards program. You cannot get into the Creator Rewards program if you are a business account. Okay. So I am not a business account. One other thing she said, if you don't change anything, you'll stay where you're at and you'll get switched to personal. If you don't verify yourself being a business account, they're going to keep you personal. So I know I'm personal, but when I went to her app area, it does say TikTok for business. It does say that. Now that app is there, and I think it does give me some of the business features. My account at one point was a business account, and I switched it back to personal when you still can switch to personal. So I don't know if her information is accurate. That's why I said I don't think that's the right way to do it. I think her information is, you know, it's for a specific type of situation. And I think I have business features, but I am a personal account. So I think that's what I have. And and it's probably because that information is linked that way. But I'm not removing it. I'm just going to keep it like it is. I got the message on my business account. What does that mean? I got the message on my business account. So to switch to personal, what message did you get? Miss Vicky, do you want to come up too? Let me know if you want to come up and talk about it, especially if this can help other people. Miss Vicky, I don't see you on my list. Yes. Hold on. Why didn't I see you? Okay, there you go.
Hello,
Hello.
Dr. Lisa
Hello.
and crew. How y'all doing?
Doing great.
So, Dr. Lisa, that's what I said I was going to ask you about on the Zoom because I figured it might be like higher level or something.
Gotcha.
But I've been getting a message from TikTok like every day for the past week saying that if I don't verify my business account that on some day in May, I can remember, it's like May 5th, I think by May 5th, it's going to automatically be changed to a personal account.
Okay.
So my Vicky Witten, the real Coach V, is personal, but
Okay.
my Coach V shop
Oh, that's a
is a
bit.
business account. That's why I was asking you if both of your accounts are personal or if one is business, because I'm wondering, and then I tried to verify it, but then I got to this one screen where they wanted screenshots to prove that it was a business, and I'm like, what? Let me add Dr. Lisa about that.
Yeah, so who was that? Demetria came up and she talked about being a business accountant. She said they do go through a really detailed, rigorous business verification process. And she said that. She said she had to send her business information, she had to send screenshots, she had to send her Google reviews. I mean, she said they searched all that. And so she said they do check to verify if you are a legit business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they're asking me for. Google. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on Google.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so because I don't want to go through all that. I mean, because I don't, because I'm a network marketer.
Okay.
I have a business like an Avon, but it's
Mhm.
like with teas and coffee and stuff like that.
Right.
Um, but you have to get pissed, and I can sell that on TikTok Shop for sellers, but it's like rigorous to try to upload those products and stuff over there. And I'm just not trying to do all that.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if I should just let my Coach B shop just go to a personal account. And if it does go to, because most I want to do over there is digital products right now.
Okay. And
So if I
why did you make it a business account to begin with?
because of my network marketing
You
business,
wanted to have it in a shop page
I wanted to be able to sell my teas on there
as a shop.
as a shop.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So that would be like for sellers,
Yeah,
TikTok for
yeah,
sellers,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you would need to do. Yep.
But I don't want to sell them over there now. It's just too rigorous to try to upload them over there. TikTok is just so
Yeah.
glitchy.
Yeah, the seller side I heard is very convoluted. It's
Yeah.
challenging. Yeah.
Yeah, I do
But
better on eBay with them. So I'm not even trying to do that. So
hmm
for my for my Coach V shop, should I just let them just go head on and change it
yeah, I
to
think
private? I mean, not private to personal.
yeah, I believe that's the case. Look at Travis. Thank you so much, friend. He said both of you up at the same time.
Travis, you late. I had something to show you this morning.
But yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I think that's the best decision. I would move it, let it change over to personal. They'll just switch it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So,
right.
but I'll still be able to do like my digital products over there, like you do.
You could do
So
Service
where
Plus.
I
Mm-hmm.
could do the Service Plus and have my link over there
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
that other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, a
All
new
right.
feature that's come up, and you guys can check this. You can put your link in your DM now and it's clickable.
I saw you
Your web
said that
yeah, your
yesterday.
website. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even though their
Congratulations.
website is gonna take them off of this, they cool with it for right
They
now.
have a little disclaimer at the top talking about we can't vouch for where you go. Yeah, some kind of little message. They have a disclaimer, but yeah, they're allowing it to be a clickable link. Yep,
Oh, so on my live, I can talk about my ebook, and then I can just say DM me,
exactly. Yep,
and then I can give them the link in the DM.
yep, exactly. Yep,
So that just cuts out having to do all the beacon and all of that.
yep,
Okay,
exactly. Yep. All right, friend. Take care.
thank you. That's all I wanted to ask you, Dr. Lisa. Thank you.
All right, you're
So
welcome.
I'll see y'all at 2:30.
2:30. 2:30 is going down.
EST, EST. Okay.
All right,
Thank
friend.
you.
Okay, bye
All right.
bye.
I'll take myself down, Dr. Lisa. Travis, you're late. Don't be trying to make up.
How do I, you said, how do I create Service Plus? Service Plus is when you go on your profile, click post or live. It's on both of them actually. But if you go to the live side, scroll down to tools and resources, click the arrow. One of those boxes is Service Plus. Click it, join. I think they ask you a couple questions about your service, your business, or what service you're offering. And then you can create a service bio, create questions that are frequently asked. The frequently asked question part is like not super intuitive. You have to hit those three dots next to the Service Plus area once you go in and create your bio, and then there's a screen where you're setting up the questions and stuff. So it's a little in my opinion, they need to make it a little bit more user friendly and make the flow a little better because it's not very intuitive that you're clicking to start the process. But just know it's there. That's where you want to click. I have been at the plant show in Charleston with Flourish. Nice, nice. I knew Flourish was like she was busy this week. I knew I hadn't seen her as much. What time is the agency call this evening? It is at Bella. It is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So yes, Bella, what time did you officially join the agency? Give me 1 second. Why do I feel like? Let's see. I want to make sure I have you in here, Bella. I don't have you in my system. Oh, yes, I do. I do. I do. I do, Bella. You just joined. Okay, gotcha. Did you do my form, Bella? Let me know. Did you do my form so I can? Okay. Did you do my? Are you in school? Yes, just okay. Did I need to send you my form so I can get you in my database because you won't get an invite if you're not in my database. No, not yet. Okay, let me make sure I do that. Okay, so I'll put you on my list. I need to send it to Gina, you, Bella, as well as PMP. Okay, I'm putting you guys on my list. Okay. So I wrote y'all down so I didn't forget you. I'll catch the other people that I might be missing also. Thanks. Okay, I got y'all. So if when I send it to you, if you guys PMP, did you accept the invite yet? Accept the invitation to the agency? Let me know if you did it. And if you did it, then I'll send you the okay, yes, perfect. Okay. So and I know Gina did it too. So I'm gonna send it to you right now. As soon as I get off, I'll send it to all three of you guys. It probably is gonna come from a combination of the launch agency side, and then I'll make a point to send it on this page too. So you might get it both ways and then fill it out. If you guys can fill it out for me ASAP, I'm gonna try to send out the email announcements probably like 2 o'clock Eastern. So that'll give you about an hour. So I need to send it to you all. You fill it out. That'll give you about an hour, and then by two, I should hopefully you guys are in my database by then. All right, and I can send it to you. If not, if you do it later, just make a point. I forward it to you guys later after the after my 4 o'clock before we meet though. All right, friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Um, oh, you said I will do it right away. Okay, perfect. I appreciate you all. Thank you all. Make sure you collect your points. Thank you all for that battle. Like I said, I don't battle often. I think I'm going to try to do maybe once a month. I think it's helpful for me just to even nothing else do what we did today, where you guys can see it, see what a battle looks like, and you kind of understand it. It doesn't have to be contentious. As you can tell, she was nice. She was a nice lady. And, at the end of the day, you just have banter, conversation. You typically do mute the person. And so we didn't mute her. Obviously, I didn't even realize my mute wasn't working until the end of it. But so you typically would mute somebody, you would have a whole conversation strategy. We never got that second speed, so we didn't get the second speed. So that's another time for you to kind of talk to your community and let them know here's what's going to happen. If you guys get to Coach V's, Miss Vicky's battle today, you can see what it looks like to throw the power ups. You'll hear her coaching her community to share the power ups and stuff. You'll see what it looks like to have maybe a little bit more interaction in a battle. So it may be a little bit more livelier just because of her already having power ups and stuff like that. Mine, we didn't have that, so you guys didn't see like the full extent of it. I'm following you. Thank you for this information. Arrived late, but we'll be here. Thank you so much, Deb. I come back at 4 o'clock. I go live daily at um at 10 o'clock. I was about to say 2 because I was reading the 2:30. 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern every day. You said, hey, son is here from Florida. Welcome, welcome. Tell son I said hi from Florida. Yes, Bella, right. 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Do we go to her page? Yes, you would click her yeah, if you go to her page and go to her live, you know how the red circle, you can click that to enter her room. That's totally fine. Yeah. However you want to do it. She probably will even share it in the agency and stuff, the chat. But if not, just go to her page and join her live. Coach V, you're gonna start your live. She's gonna start it probably around 2 o'clock, so you guys can get there early. Are you gonna start it earlier than 2? I forgot you. And left you on the table. Did you really? I was sitting on your table. Oh boy. Yeah. So go to her page. Coach Jessie, she's also trying to get some battles in. You said pure accident. You're so sweet. I put a banner in. Yes, 2 p.m. Eastern. Yes, so she's gonna start around 2 p.m. Eastern, so you can get there early, and then you gotta tell us your battle strategy. When am I throwing my gloves? Let me know. No, now Coach V's like, wait a minute, I gotta tell y'all what to do. Yes, you gotta tell us what to do. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you. He said, pray. You got to tell us what to do, Coach V. So be ready. I'll try to get there close to 2 o'clock. I'm gonna send my announcement right first. I'll send that first, and then I'll come to the meeting. All right, to the live, brother. All right, friends. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I will be back. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll go live quickly. You're my favorite. I appreciate that, Jackie. Thank you so much. I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for the watching, the shares, the likes, the comments, the stickers, and all the gifting. I appreciate all the support. I will be back at 4. I want to just say, don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Hey, crochet like a pro. I don't want you to be scared or nervous. I want you to practice. Practice makes progress. You are not trying to be perfect. Okay. We don't have to be perfect here. You just have to go live. Okay. All right, friends. Take care. Appreciate y'all all. Bye bye. Hey, friends. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.